Welcome in, welcome in. Come on in, folks. Come on in. Come on in. We're getting started here. Mama T's over. Let's give away their silver. Come on in. Welcome in. Welcome. Come on in. For those that want to stream, the link is pinned at the top. Pinned at the top. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Make sure you hit that thumbs up as you come in the door. Hello, Casey. How's it going? I did reply to your email. Sent you some pictures. Hope everybody's having a great Sunday evening. Great Sunday evening. Getting ready to new start of the week as our week begins to take off here. Rosebud, hello, sir. I have your emails. We'll be coming up shortly. There's Siren Silver Stash. Welcome in. Dandy Dave. Well, that's okay, Dandy. You can have empty pockets. But just think, all the stuff you're getting, you can put right in there. You can put right back in your pockets, and they won't be empty. Hey, T, how's it going? Welcome in. Welcome in. Papa Frank, welcome. Welcome, sir. Welcome in. Welcome in. Thanks for being here. Welcome in, everybody. We got 20 in the room so far. Thanks for coming in. We got our friend Southern Coins with us. Hello, Southern.
Good evening. Couldn't find the mute button.
Yeah, it's that mute button. It's that button down to the left and to the right. How was the Knoxville Coin Show yesterday?
It was good. We were in the small room, so that was fun.
Oh, really?
Yeah, don't know why. There's nothing in the normal room. No idea why. So
that would have made it tight, wouldn't it?
It was, and then the corner I was in, me and another dealer did not have lamps because their breaker was bad for that corner.
Oh, that's bad.
So that was annoying. But I was right by a window, so it kind of sort of worked.
Right.
So it was interesting.
Marley, I just made you a moderator. That way you can put your link. Feel free to put your link, especially for your Whatnot channel. That would be perfectly okay with me. So you're more than welcome to do that. Again, folks, thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. I know Mama T just finished. They had a long stream today. They had lots of good sellers and lots of good product that was moving on. So we'll get ready to get started and start moving. Let me explain to you how this channel works. It works just like everybody else's channel. Hello, Mike Slies, Dandy Dave, Silver Spurs, hello, Woody Silver Adventures, Jenna Nesbitt, hello. EMO, how you doing? Nice to see you. Great Scott, Chris Hawkins, welcome. Gene Anderson. Make sure I catch everybody in the chat. If I haven't said hello to you, make sure you put a 1 in the chat, and I will say hi to you. Hello, 210. But here's how this works at this channel. You will deal with whoever is up on the channel at the time we're being dealt with. Whatever they're selling, you will make those deals and steals from them. We ask that you deal directly with them and you send them an email after you make a purchase to make sure they have your correct mailing address. Also, we ask that you pay by the end of the show. Vote for Pedro. There he is. I don't have the fancy button like Big T does, but vote for Pedro, that lady says. But deal, please, directly with the person that's on the screen. Make sure you send them an email and pay them right at the end of the show. If you need to make other arrangements for payment, make sure you ask that question before you purchase something. Each person that is selling will tell you what they take as far as their payment plans. As you can see on the screen, I'm PayPal, Friends and Family, and Cash App. And my friend here next door, Southern, he's Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal, Friends and Family. So as we do that, that's the way we work. We will spend about 20 minutes a piece and sharing our time. And we also have emails. I know I have emails already from Rosebud, and I'm actually going to kick it off first with the emails today. So we're going to start with emails, and I'll come back up, and then Southern, and then if we get more emails, we'll put them right into the mix. So we got 30 folks in here. Make sure you hit the thumbs up. If you have questions, put your question in the chat. Make sure you tag people. If you haven't subscribed to any of our friends in the chat, make sure you click those 3 dots to the right and become a friend. Go watch a video. If you need help, if you need subscribers, let us know. We'll be happy to help push your channel as well. And so right now, let's get ready to go to Mr. Rosebud. Rosebud, I know you're in the stream. Hello, Inkman78. Inkman, he's such a great fella. He does such good work. He's over on lots of channels and does great stuff. We appreciate you being here. Silver Spurs 420. So I know it's 420 somewheres, right? So let's get ready to get started. And we're going to go straight to the emails. And here we go. And again, if you have questions, just let us know what questions you have in the chat. And we are happy to answer any question that you may have. Chris Hawkins, there's Chris. All right, here we go, folks. So this is from Rosebud. Rosebud, we will get you his shipping or his payment information on the next email. Didn't have it on this one. But what he has here is a roll of circulated quarters. And the ender is a 1999D. Looks like a Connecticut. We'll show you right here. So right there. I believe that's the Connecticut with the Charter Oak. Can anybody in chat tell me another coin that has the Charter Oak on it? Anybody know the answer to that question? Sorcerer Stan took your lunch money. No. Just don't eat lunch. Katita, hello. Katita Oso, welcome in. And it's a roll of quarters right there we see. So if there's any interest in this old bankroll of quarters, all you got to do in the chat is just let us know. It is a bin of 14 plus $6, and Rosebud will combine shipping. Thule, welcome in. Hello, welcome. Kevin, hello, Kevin. Ender's that's right. Ender's a 1999D Connecticut. But what's the trivia question? What other coin has the Charter Oak on it? Anybody know? Westar, welcome in. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. If you have questions, just let us know, and we will be happy to answer those questions for you. All right, looks like no one's interested in that one, Rosebud. Let's go to the next one. Up next is, and Rosebud, can you put in your payment? No, it would be on the Connecticut commemorative $50. The Connecticut commemorative silver $50 has a Charter Oak on the back of it. I do believe that would be correct. So, Rosebud, can you put your payment information in the chat? It wasn't on the email, sir. Would you mind to do that? It'd be greatly appreciated, sir. And here we have, this is the 2024 Philadelphia and Denver uncirculated set. This is a U.S. Mint set, 10 coin set. It does have an abused outer packaging. Shame on someone for abusing that outer packaging, but that's what it's there for. It's there to make sure that our coins stay protected. And let's take a look. Here we go. There's the corner of the box. Got some information. And Southern Coin is our world coin dealer. If you're looking for world coins, put in the chat what you're looking for, and he can be looking for those as we get ready to bring him up. There's the front of that 2024. And there's the Denver set. We have the $50, the nickel, the dime, the cent, the dollar, and then we have the 5 quarters. And here is the obverse and reverse. They have them mixed up. It depends on what the coin is and how they have those in there. If you ever hear if there's a little pause, I'm just looking to my right, looking on my other monitor, reading the chat. In case I missed something, there's the box. And again, folks, this is $28. And here is the Philly. The Philly is a blue and the Denver is red. And there's both sets. So there's a 2024 set. We're looking for $28 with $6 shipping, and he will combine shipping. If you haven't bought or transacted with Rosebud, he is a great person. He does a great job. He does great in his packaging. And there's that COA. And there's the coins. There's the back of the back and the front of the Phillies, depending on which coin you're looking at. All right. Looks like there's no interest on that one yet there, Rosebud. Let's go to the next one. Up next is a 1978 USSR 9-coin proof-like set from the Leningrad Mint. The original mint packaging has some minor wear to the outer box and scratches on the plastic case. We're looking for a bin of $25 plus shipping. So there's the outer box, 1978. This is the USSR Leningrad Mint. Just showing you all the damage there where it was well loved on the box. And here we have inside, we have these 10 coins, the ruble, the 50, 20, 15, 10, 5, 3, 2, and 1 kopeck, and also the Leningrad Mint token. You could got your money back up until December 31st, 1980, but I don't think that would happen now. And there's what the coins look like. Dizzy, welcome in, sir. Good to see you. Right there's the coins. As you can see, starting in the upper right-hand corner is that 1 kopeck. Going straight down is 5 and then 3. Actually, I don't think the 1, that's not the 1. That's the 1 ruble. I'm sorry. 1 ruble is in the upper right. Then we have the copper bronze type coin is the 1, 2, 3, and 5 kopecks. And then starting in the left-hand lower corner, 10, 15, 20, and 50 kopeck. And then you have the mint token there on the left, right below the 1978 date. Casey Rhodes says, Ben, Casey is taking this 1978 Russia. There's the other side, the CCP, sickle and hammer. That's a good pickup. Congratulations on picking that up. Nice pickup. And here's my favorite thing. When that happens, Rosebud, can you put your payment information in the chat, please, sir? Put your payment information in the chat because it is not on the email. And what we will do, I'll leave that in there until we go through the rest of it, but let's go on to the next one. Hello, Vincent. Welcome in. Up next is, this is silver, folks. 2025 1-ounce silver lady Germania 5-mark coin. This is a brilliant uncirculated proof coin in capsule with a certificate of authenticity. Rosebud has this listed as a $65 bin with $6 shipping, and he will combine shipping. Silver Keys is in the basement. Hello, Silver Keys. Let me add you. They're welcome in. Thank you. Sorry about that.
Hello. Thank you.
Welcome. And here is this 2025. Ooh, isn't she nice? So right there is the 2025 1-ounce Germania. 4 nines fine silver, and there's the other side, 5 mark. There's a certificate of authenticity from the Germania Mint. Limited to 15,000 pieces. And I was just reading what Great Scott says, not a coin. You can't see what I'm doing. I'm just I'm doing the shrugging and holding my hands up. I mean, I just read what's on the paper. But I get it. So it is a 1-ounce silver round at the minimum. So it is silver. It is limited mintage. So we're looking for a purchase price of $65. If anybody would be interested in that, just type in bin 65. And they called it a coin. I mean, they absolutely did call it a coin. It says it right there on the paper, the official coins of Germania Mint. So I guess Germania can call it what they would like. But is it government backed? Probably not. But that's okay. It's still a beautiful piece of silver. Got you, great Scott. Thank you. And it's called a fantasy coin. We'll take that. Yeah, still pretty though. I mean, I guess she could be my queen if she wanted to. Whatever she's going to be, her princess. She's got a crown and a shield. So looks like there's no interest in that one. I got you, great Scott. Makes sense. Makes sense. Here we have. Oh, here we go, folks. Here is an 1859 Indian head 1 cent. XF 45 to AU 50. It has full liberty and 3.5 diamonds. This is the first year of the Indian head cent. There we can see the obverse and the reverse. Thank you, Silver Keys, for putting up that payment information. Thank you for that. And there is Rosebud's payment information in the chat. Thank you for that. One of these days, I'll get a bot set up. Silver Keys will help me get that set up. And then you'll be able just to type in !Rosebud one of these days. And everybody else will get them all set up and it'll bring that up for you.
Happy to do that.
I know. I just hadn't had time.
Yeah, I hear you.
But yes, these, and you're exactly right, T. These are great pictures. I mean, you can see right there, great full liberty right there in the headdress. Nice feathers. And here you can see the diamonds. There's one, there's two, there's a partial, and there's part of the other one. So there's the diamonds. So super nice coin. The ribbon is great. The denticles are all there. So again, this is a super fair price at $115 bin, $115 bin on the 1859 Indian head 1 cent piece. Looking for $115, 115. Die clash on her cheek. Talking about a high on the cheekbone right there. Maybe. These coins are getting so close to 200 years old, you know. In 24 years, it's 176 years old. So just happy that it looks as good as it does, you know. But any interest, folks, in the A1859, just let us know. 115 is the asking price. And don't feel bad if you'd like to counter. You can always make a counter. Yeah, it is on her channel, Rosebud. I haven't got it set up yet. I will. Next time I come to stream, I'll try to have that done. No promises, but we'll see what happens. Next up is a 90 coin Lincoln cent collection in a Whitman folder. This goes from 1975 to 2013. It's in a Whitman folder, $32 plus shipping. There's the back of the Whitman. This is one of the push books. And here we have 1975. All very nice coins here. Got all the different versions of the 82. 82 had so many different coins during that time frame. There's the 87 down through the 2002. There's the front cover. And here is the 02 down through the 13. And we have all the varieties of the 2009. So we're looking for a bin of 32. What's up, Forrest? How's it going? Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you. But we are looking for a bin of $32. Bin of $32. And there's all of them. Very, very nice. All right, I think he has one more email. This is a Littleton State quarter tube. There are 50 uncirculated quarters. P&D complete breakdown. There's 50 states, no repeats. A complete collection requires 100 quarters. So just so I understand, Rosebud, there is 1 quarter for every state in this tube, but it could either be a P or a D. And I believe that's what you typed. I believe that's correct. And we are looking for $25. $25 plus shipping. $25. Yes. Okay. Thank you. Yep. Got you. So it's 50 in the tube. There's 1 from every state for the initial state quarter collection, and it is mixed between Philly and Denver. Looking for $25 starting bid. $25 is a bin, buy it now price. Is there any interest? By the way, folks, I'm going to take a page out of Mama T's book, Big T's book, Silver Key's book. If I get $100 in donations, I'll give away a Morgan. Why not? Seems to people want to get silver that way. So if there's any donations through either PayPal, Cash App, or through Super Chats, Super Stickers, they add up to 100. I'll give away a Morgan. There's the coins all laid out. Again, they have them uncirculated as a 60. That's the way Littleton does that. It is so it's a mint state coin. That's what that 60 means right there. That's the way they do that. The email is, sure, we can get that email put in the chat for you. We sure can. It is silver.ashes.66@gmail.com. But don't do that when there's 1 too many S's at the front. So silver.ashes.66@gmail.com. Thank you, Thomas. Thank you. Appreciate that. There we go. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And right there is the email right there. And great, Scott. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. So let's go back. I believe that was the last one that Rosebud had for right now. And we will come back to Kevin. So let's go back to our studio here. Here we go. Let's get us all up here. And so here's our on deck list. So that I'm going to go and then Southern, then Silver Keys, then Kevin, then Great Scott, and then we will start all over. And we're going to try to keep around a 20-minute time limit. And that way we all have time to go through multiple times. 36 people in chat. Thank you so much for being here. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. Make sure you share it out. And if there's something you're looking for, let us know in the chat, because more than likely somebody here probably has it. And so here we go, and let's go. All right, starting first. I take PayPal friends and family. I take Cash App. If you purchase from me, please send me an email to silver.ashes.66@gmail.com. Let me know what you purchased, and make sure you put in your mailing address. Make sure I have your correct mailing address, because I could have it wrong in Pirate Ship, and Pirate Ship is what I use. And all of my mailings will go out tomorrow. All right, so let's start out. How about Libertads? Here's a 2023 Libertad. 2023. Hey, Mark, how's it going? Space Cowboy, how's it going? Welcome in. Thank you all for being here. So 2023 Mexico Libertad. This is 3/9 fine silver, as you can see on the coin right there. Mexico City Mint right there. And here we have nice wingtips right there. 613,000 is the mintage on this coin, and it is $75. Mandy's Candy, hello, welcome in. And I do go fairly quick, so if there's something I go past too fast and you want to see it again, just put it in the chat, and I'll go right back to it. Here's a 2021 Libertad. Again, same 3/9 fine Mexico Mint and nice wingtips. 450,000 is the mintage on this one, and asking 80. Out of 2015, another Libertad. Mintage of 901,000, and this one is 75. This one has a little bit of toning that has started on it right there. Here is a 2002 Libertad. 2002. Reverse. Mintage of 955,000, and this one is $70. And thank you, Silver Key. She's put my information in the chat. If you want to send emails in, folks, you can send emails in right there, silver.ashes.66@gmail.com. You can send emails in, and we will pull your emails up here shortly. Here is a toned up 2015. Nice 2015. And this one is a 901,500 on the mintage. So just not quite 902,000. And this one is 70. 70 on the Libertad. One owns a. Here's a 1994. 1994 Libertad. Only 400,000 is the mintage on this one, 1994. You can see they did a little bit different in the design and the way they made those coins. So almost 30 years difference. This is 29 years difference in the coins. You can see they changed them a little bit, how they look. And this coin, Mama T, how's it going? Welcome in. And this coin here is $70. Only 400,000 minted. And right there, 1994. And the last Libertad I have is out of 1982, 1.5 million minted. But this one has a crescent toning across the top. You can see right there. That crescent toning. This one is 75. All the marks you see on that thing are actually on the flip and not the coin. Sorcerer Stan, welcome. Welcome in. And right there, so you can see the toning. Just have a couple, some marks on top, and this one has the edge lettering on this one right there. In $75. Yes, your arch nemesis is here. Oh, I get it. Here, I'll show you some. This is something you got to have lots of guts for right here, Mandy. How about this? This is a 1928 Hawaiian commemorative $50. It has been cleaned. It has super nice detail. This coin in this condition with the cleaning is $1,100. It's probably closer to a $1,300 coin, but for me, I would take $1,100 for this one today. $1,100. It is the key date for the commemorative $1.50 set. Oh, and the answer to my question earlier was, what other coin has the charter oak on the back? And it is this coin right here. This is the 1935 Connecticut $50 commemorative coin, and there is a charter oak, and this one's much nicer than the one on the quarter. If there's anything you're looking for, make sure you let me know in the chat. Some older typeset coins. Here's 1835 cat bust $50. That one is 50. Here's an 1836 cat bust. Lettered edge. 1836 lettered edge. I would do 85 on that one. Hey, Kim Campbell, how's it going? Welcome in. And here is an 1837. This is a reeded edge. And that one I would do 90 on. $1986 American Silver Eagle. 1986 American Silver Eagle. Do 65 on this ASE, 65 on the 86. So that's the first year. And then I also have a 1996, which is one of the key dates, 1996. And I would do 75 on it, 75 on the 96. Or if you took them both, I'd do 135 if you took them both. That's $5 savings. $1914 Barb Recorder. It's a 1914 S Barb Recorder. 264,000 is the mintage on this one, and I would do $90 on this. This is one of the key dates for the Barb Recorder set. It books for 100. I would do 95. Barber $50. This is a 1897.0. 632,000 is the mintage. I'd do 150 on this one. It books for 160. This is one of the key dates. I'll do 150 on that. $1913 Buffalo Nickel Type 1. $1913 Buffalo Nickel. Wanger certified, as Mama T says. Full horn. Do 32 on that Buffalo. $25 Stone Mountain. Commemorative $50. 75 on that one. Get ready to show some Morgans here. 1917 Type 1. Do 80 on that. Super nice Type 1 Standing Liberty quarter. $18.99. Oh, Sergeant, thanks for coming over. Appreciate that. You had some awesome stuff over there. Yeah, there's a link pinned above if you want to come on, or you're welcome to send emails, whatever you'd like to do. We got plenty of time. $18.99, AU55. The grades you see on these are our grades. That's Ben and I. We grade these coins. A lot of years of experience. We think they are either at that grade or maybe a little undergraded. But here is the $18.99, mintage of 330,000, and 210 is what we're asking on that. Here's an 1890. Now this one has lots of toning. You can see the colors on this one. Blues and the reds and the greens. The reverse. 255 is what we're asking on this one. Three more coins, and then Southern Europe up. 3 coins, and you're up. 1928 peace dollar. $360,000 minted on that one. That one's $375. $1908. Mexico City un peso. One's 110. Hello, Ben. Welcome in. And last, but certainly not least, is an 1889 Carson City Morgan silver dollar. 1889 Morgan silver dollar. There you can see the date, 1889. Compared to, there's a Carson City, and that one is $585. All right. Well, up next is going to be our friend Southern Coin, hailing from the great state of Tennessee, whose football team yesterday scored the most points in any game in history played at Neyland Stadium. So, GBO, go Big Orange.
Honestly, don't even keep up with football, so didn't even know that.
All right. Take it away, my friend.
All right. Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, all that's down there. PayPal is also my email. Shipping's $5 to tell you otherwise. Wallets all are available. Just ask Vincent. I think that's all I got. I got a couple 1 gram platinums. This one's, I got a Pampa. I got a, I think, yeah, this one's about Canby. So to focus. 1 gram platinums. I got these at $70 a piece. If anybody's interested in either one of those. Also got a little 0.5 gram, 0.5 gram gold bar at $75. If anybody's interested in a little bit more affordable kind of thing. If you want a little expensive gold, this is 2 grams of 22 karat gold. It is a quarter sovereign, sort of kind of produced by the British. I got this from, I think it was Hatton's of London a few years ago. So, but it is 2 grams and 22 karat gold. So, $250 on that one. Also got gold backs. I got ones, and these are the Oklahomas. I got multiples. I got 1s, 2s, and 5s. Ones are $9 a piece. 2s are 18, and the 5s are 45. So, and there's multiple in there if you can't see them. I got at least 3 or 4 of each, I think. So, if I just want some of the new gold backs, there you go. Got some Russia rubles. This one's a 5 ruble for Kiev, 1977, $35 on that one. This one is, I think, an Olympic equestrian something event. Another little 5 ruble, $35 on that. Then I got a 10 ruble. Again, just an equestrian event, 10 ruble, and I got $50 on that. I was interested in those. Let's see. I'm gonna go quick because I gotta go to work tomorrow. So I'm doing this and going to bed after this. Get done going to bed. This is kind of a cool 1 ounce. J.M. Bullion did this. It is shipwrecked silver from the SS Tillawa. So they recovered silver from the ship, took that, melted it down, and made a bunch of 1 ounce. They made 1 ouncers, I think some 5 ouncers, and a couple other things. I think it's kind of neat. I think it would have been. I mean, they were shipwrecked silver. They just didn't shipwreck these. $55 on that one. Just kind of neat, and it's got a ship on it. Today's got 2 ships. There's 1, 2. Just something that's kind of neat. Got a 1949 Belgium, 50 francs. $30 on that one. The 77, got it. That got a bin the 55 for. Just had it. Got an email. I just think it's kind of neat. I looked at getting those when they originally came up, and it's just got to do an order like $300 from J.M. Bullion for it. I got a 1924 Russia 50 Kopek. I think I've got a few different ones of those. 1939 Seychelles Rupee, 90,000 minted. I probably didn't say that name right.
All right. Did you get EMO had a bin 55 and
Yep,
Vincent
he got the 1 ounce, and Vincent got the Rupee.
Okay. All right, just making sure you got both. Sorry.
Got both of them. $40 on that one. Little Canada, 50 cent. This one's 925. It's got a bald eagle on it. Obviously, the queen on the other side. $25 on that one. A little bit smaller than a U.S. half, but it's also a little bit more silver than a U.S. half. This one is 1994 Israeli International Numismatic Convention. It is silver medal. They say I've seen where they label it sterling, but it's like 935. I'm just like, that's technically not sterling. Sterling's 925. So $25 on that one. Let's see what else we got. Kind of just grabbing a handful of stuff. And the 2x2s are resisting. 2 5s, 4 2s, 5 1s. Should have all that emo. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 1s. Vincent wants the Israeli. So I've got a single 1 left. Let's see. 4 2s. I think that might be all the 2s. Don't remember how many I bought. That is exactly all the 2s I have. And then glad I ordered 4 of those. And I've got 2 5s left.
And how much are you selling those per one?
The ones I got at 9 just because gold went up, so their price to replace them went up. 1s are 9, 2s are, I think I said 18, and then 5s are 45.
Gotcha. 9 a piece. Okay, thanks. Hey, I dig sheep. The cone, how's it going? Welcome in.
Had them a little bit cheaper, but then gold went through the roof, so the cost to replace them went up by a little bit. So it's like kind of got that pricing, so I can be able to replace it still. And I think they're releasing some Arizona ones late October, early November, something like that. I got that email, I think, yesterday or the day before. So probably going to pick some of those up as well. I just picked up some of the Oklahoma, wanted to see how, new release and stuff. And it's like, they might be something I carry a little more consistently because the designs are cool. I got a 1980 Cypress 500 mils, 7,500 minted. Got $75 on that. Do have a 1985 Libertad. Do not know the mintage on it, but I got that at 50. Ash just went a step ahead. He got the mintages. I'm not that worried about it.
Well, I can't take full credit for that. Most of those are Ben, but he's retired and got nothing better to do but take grandbabies and sell coins, right? Or buy coins. So
210. The capsule is a quarter sovereign. It's gold. It's 22 karat. It is 2 grams. I think it's 2020. Yes. 2020. 2 grams. It is like it's the 80th anniversary of the Dunkirk, I think is what it is, but it's 250. Gram of gold's going for what, like 125 to 130 at this point, pretty consistently. So 250's, right there in the margins. Got a chop marked Thailand. This one is a 1 baht. It is silver. I don't think it's got any chop marks on this side, but it's got a couple over here. This one's a little bit older type as well. Most of the ones you see are from the 60s. This one's as old as 1876, as new as 1900. I can't read Thai, so your guess is as good as mine. This is pretty cool. This is an aluminum medal from the UK, 1896. It is made from the first lot of British aluminum. And I got $75 on that. It's just kind of neat. I thought it was neat. I mean, how many aluminum medals have you seen? Spin the tie at 85. Got it.
I did. Can you put the serial number for that coin in the chat for me, would you?
1977, Austria, 100 shillings. Got that at 35. You got the, I guess it's a knight on there. Now, the Canada Eagle is pretty cool. I came that close to holding on to that one. I got this one's a 1975 Panama Balboa, or 5 Balboas. 41,000 minted, $55 on that one. So we got this one's Venezuela, 100 bolivars, 1983. It is a proof, pretty proofy. 300,000 minted, $45. This one's kind of neat. It's from 2002. It's a silver tin Kreuzer from Austria, but it's like a fantasy metal type thing. But it is silver, 925, and it's $50. Just something kind of neat. See an older design on a newer minted thing. Benjamin, I can't do quantity, so I try quality. And when I can't do quality, I'll take quantity. 1977 Trinidad and Tobago, $5, 6,100 minted, $50 on that one. Had a guy actually wanted to buy that from me at Knoxville yesterday, then found out it was sterling and didn't want it anymore. He wanted everything to be 999. I'm just like, what? I believe the exact words he told me were, "Oh, so it's not real silver?" I'm like, "What do you mean it's not real silver?" I was very confused by his statement. Oop. Too much stuff. 1986. This one is Bermuda. $1. It is a proof. Just over 21,000 minted, or just under 22,000 in sterling, and $65 on that one. You get that turtle. I got 19. The Eagle is a 50-cent piece. It's a 2,000 50-cent piece. It's sterling. Might be close to 1/2 ounce. Might. I don't remember. I think I had to find out in Numista because NGC wasn't giving me a whole lot of information. And I genuinely do not remember on the Eagle. But it's pretty. Denmark, 2 kroner. Kind of just like map of the country. Kind of neat. 1-year type, 151,000 minted, $45. This one's really cool. I like the design on this one, 1913. This was made by Saxony in Germany. It's a 3 mark. I don't know, I just kind of like this on it. $80 on that one. I think this is a Battle of the Nations. I got a medal. That's the same thing, like about the same year, but it's a medal, not a coin. In a 1964 Poland. This one's actually a pattern. 10 zloty pattern. They did a lot of pattern releases. You get there's some silver versions, some were not silver, but they would actually release it in like little square capsules and it would say pattern on it. I've seen a few of them before. Had a chance to buy a bunch of them at one point when I was first getting started, but had no money, so could not. Hindsight 2020. Speaking of Poland, we got 1937 10 zloty. $70 on that one. It amazes me how much some stuff goes for. But you wouldn't think Poland would be so expensive. I do have some lower end Poland stuff too, if anybody's looking for any of that. Got a few French Jettons. This one's dated in 1733. So kind of like British Condor tokens, just these tend to be a little more silver. This one's actually from Paris. I got that at 125. It was a little bit better type. I like these that are the like octagons or whatever they end up being. Octagon, decagon, not round. 1880. This one is from the district of Nogent-sur-Seine. I don't speak French, so I know I butchered that. Hexagon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 4. No, that one's octagon. I got 8. $85 on that one. I could be totally wrong, but I don't know. I used a calculator to do math yesterday for stuff I shouldn't have. Another one. This one again. Another 1880. You're good, Kevin. I can't count sometimes, so we're good. This one's district of Fontaine-et-Bleu. No idea if I said that right. But you got Napoleon over here. And $100 for that one. A little bit better type. Yeah, another one that's actually, the scales on these are pretty. The scale on the one side is pretty cool, in my opinion. $85 on that one. Had one that had an ant on it. I don't know. I think I sold it. I don't remember if I sold it or not. 1915 Portugal. One escudo. $75 on that one. Pretty cool. Let's see what else we got. Let's see. Let's grab it there. Got a few of these silver-centered bimetallic Mexico 100 pesos. The middle of these is 925. It's got aluminum bronze ring. No idea what melt on these things is. This one's for Baja California. $50. I got these all at $50 a piece. There's this one. That is Veracruz Love. And again, don't speak Spanish. Don't expect me to pronounce it correctly. This one's for I can't even say it. I'm not even going to. I can't even try to pronounce it. My brain don't want to work. Ray was in here. These probably would be gone. Focus. Zacatecas. There we go. Is that one? I'm just going to show them because I'm not even going to try to pronounce them anymore. The later it gets, the worse my tongue works. And last one. They're all sterling, sort of. They got a sterling plug. Basically. This one is a little bit lower mintage. Put that at 55. Got a couple of German silver medals. Could not find purity, but everywhere I'm saying they were marked as silver, but nobody could tell me a purity on it. This one's from the Opera in Berlin, $45 there. Not 100% sure what this one's for, but I thought the design for the buildings was pretty cool. $35 on that one.
Hello, Mr. Blue, and thank you for that. Don't forget, folks, smash that like button. Share out the stream. We can get a whole lot more people in here. Come on, let's go.
Did pick up some new Condor tokens. Just gotta see. I make sure I grab the new ones, not the old ones. There we go. Hey, Moose Socks. You heard Condor tokens, didn't you? I think I've shown this one off in a little while. London Middlesex Condor, halfpenny. $40 that one. I just thought it was kind of cool. It was like gold plated.
Hello, Moose Socks. Yeah, definitely go gilded on that for sure.
This one's Cambridgeshire. It's a halfpenny. Got some bees on it. Bought like 2 or 3 that have had like some sort of bee theme, and I don't remember which ones are which anymore. $55 on that. That one also looks kind of like a bee theme. This one's for Kent. And that's $45. This one's $17.96. Got somebody on a spinning wheel. Don't think I showed this one. If I did, it's not been recent.
Welcome in, Silver Scientist. Thanks for being here.
Bridge on that one. $35 for that one. This one's 1811. Bristol and South Wales. Focus. Pretty good detail on this one still. You can still see like the castle. Like you can see the bricks in the castle. That's pretty cool. And $50 for that one. I've been trying to find some nicer ones lately. This one's another Cambridge one, $17.91. $55 there. $17.94 Kent, halfpenny. It was a little bit rougher shape. eBay pictures didn't quite show that one as nice as it could have been. $30 on that one. So there's the new Condor tokens, and probably 1 or 2 older ones. Got a little bit more small gold. 1945 Mexico dos pesos, so it's 0.0482 ounces of gold. Tiny little booger. I do have that at $2.25. That's interesting. I'll do that at $200 if anybody wants it tonight. And then I got 2 of these little Japanese 2-shoe. These are 29.8% gold, and the rest is silver, so they're Electrum. It's actual samurai money. It's just kind of neat. $100. I got 2 of these. But you can pay $100 and probably get a little bit less gold than this half gram. Or about the same as this half gram, but it's $25 more, and you get a cooler story with it, in my mind. Like this one or this one. I'll take the $25 more and a cooler piece, in my opinion. You buy what you want. I'm not going to stop you from either one of them. Well, I got a couple more things, and I will probably wrap it up. Find real quick.
Vincent would like to see the bimetallic Mexican years again, please.
Yep, not a problem. I got to find them again. I want to say they were like 2003 to 2007 was the year range, but they weren't all in order. So I got 2007 on that one. 2004. See what I got on the. Have on those 2. I do that. I just had them. Ben, you got it, Ben. Vote for Pedro. I kind of stuck at 100 on them. 100 a piece on them. Gold's gone up a little bit, but it's like replacement cost. Just I can't do it. There's that one's 2003 as well, and 2005. So two 2003s, 5, and there's a couple 7s in there. Lost German coin or medal. See, now I gotta remember which one it was. The little one. That one? I assume it's that one because I think that was the last one I showed. There's 2 of them. Yeah, there's that one, and then I had the big one. Yeah, that one's for the opera. That's some city. So, is that a bin or? I'm just double checking. Got these. This is some more. I'm working on liquidating personal collection, getting rid of stuff I don't want and other stuff. But got a couple of these. These are Cuba. They're clad, but they're kind of. I think they're neat. The small one. Bin the small one. Got it. The 2 little small ones. Yeah, they're the same thing. So
I'll be right back. I'm gonna fill my drink up. Take your time.
Okay. Same coin basically. It's just there's 2 of them. They're both same size. So they're like 30% gold. The rest is silver. So I think they're neat. So these are Cuba's copper nickel pirate. Yeah, so it's Cuba. This one's Blackbeard. It's $15 a piece. 15 for that, and then this one's Captain Kidd. $15 on that one as well. There, Cuba from the 90s. There's something neat I picked up a while ago, and they made a whole like 5 or 6 of them, different designs. I was like, man, I wish I found the rest of the series. That'd be cool. Then the Blackbeard, got it. I was like, it's Blackbeard. It's like the most popular pirate. Who would not want the Blackbeard one? Got a. That sounds good. You gonna vote for Pedro? There's 1, and there's 2. Benjamin, Pedro beat you out on that one. Just a hair. I'm going to move these out of the way. But I got the Philippines, MacArthur. I got the peso right here, and that's 75 on the peso. You're just a hair too late. And then I got the 50 centavos as well, $40 on that one. I do have some other Japanese stuff. It's not the gold, but I got some silver ones. Got 3 of them. I've got 3 of these. These are one blue. They're 99.1% silver. I got 3. This one's at 50. I got the other 2 at 55. Samurai stuff is cool. The only reason these 2 are at 55 and this one's at 50 is literally just I bought them from different people, different times. Prices change depending on who you go to and stuff like that. That's the only reason for a $5 difference. I just had to pay more to get these 2 than I did that one. So, but there's some more samurai money if you're interested. I got a 1900 Austria 5 Corona, $70. Big crown size silver, 90% silver on that one. Then the $50 one. Yeah, I figured that one was going to go first. And both pages got the other 2. I got to pick up some more of those now. Got 1904 German Prussia 5 mark. That at 65. And then I've got a couple of Thaler restrikes. $35. That one. And $35 on the other one. Same coin. This one's just a little shinier with less toning. They're basically the same thing. I just flipped one around the other way. $35 a piece on those. I remember those were like $20 a piece. I remember buying a Morgan for $20. But a really nice Morgan for like $35 at my first coin show. Oh, those were the days. Do have Australian Mint $10 coin. Well, I guess obviously the Queen's on the other side. This one is silver. Pretty sure it's silver. Yes, it's sterling. Pretty sure it's silver. 95, just a little $10. Comes in the card with the little wallet thing. $45 for that one. Yeah, I had some other Cuba stuff. Just had it. I literally just saw it. I had some smaller ones, and then I'll be done. Sure. Thought I had them. Or I'm losing whatever's left of my marbles. That is also entirely possible. Okay, I left whatever's left of my marbles. I just saw them a minute ago. Yes, sir. Not a problem. The 1986. So, I think that's all I got. Unless anybody's wanting to see something again, just looking for something specific or anything like that. Oh, there's the Cuba. Found the Cuba. There's a 40 centavos from 1915. Another one from 1915. And 1953. 50 centavos. Okay, now I'm done.
All right. Well, that's awesome.
I just saw the Cuba. I just couldn't remember what I did with it.
Moved a lot of merch there, so that's good.
That's good. I was not expecting that. Been 2 different gold backs for Ashes. Well, I got a 1 and I got a 5. That's all I got left. So, I don't have any Balboas at the moment. Surprisingly difficult to get for reasonable pricing. Both you want? Okay. I get some Ashes, 1 of each. 5s are 45, $9 on the 1s.
Gold picking tree. Welcome in.
The 40 centavos and the 50 I just had were $40. The 5 Balboa proof. Those 2 Ashes for Ben. Let's see. No one ever asked me to go back through stuff. I was kind of unprepared. What did I do? I just had that Balboa one. Sometimes I think I would lose my head if it wasn't attached.
I've been there, done that myself.
Okay, Ben. There's the 5 Balboa. Yep, $55 on the 5 Balboa. Those 2 Ben.
Hey, Matt T's coin. How's it going? Welcome in.
Oh yeah, 20 Balboas they're cool. I found out if you can get any of like the Panama sets from like the 80s, like 81 through 85 at a reasonable price, get them because they're like they sell on eBay for $500 to $600. I did not know that until someone on Facebook showed me that. All right, I think that's it. How much silver in that Balboa? It's crown size and sterling. So More than a Morgan, close to an ounce probably.
EMO wants to see the Bermuda again, please.
Okay. Let me find that Balboa real quick. So sterling, yeah, ounce and a little over. In Australia, Vincent, the Cubans were $40. Didn't really matter which one. Bermuda? Oh, the turtle.
Ben's the Balboa.
Ben Balboa to Ben.
Vincent got the Australia.
Let me see if I can
Gold
find the
bacon
turtle.
tree wants to know how much you want for those Cubans.
Literally $40. Doesn't matter which one you get.
So 40 a piece, golden bacon tree. You pick.
There's the Bermuda. Yep, you got a 5 and you got a 1. I had one. I had 1-1. I had 2 5s. I'm down to 1-5. This you only want to send the 1-1.
And he said just send it to him. He'll bring it to me.
Yeah, send it to him.
Yeah.
Okay, Benjamin. I'm sending them to him. It's just,
Yeah.
my brain not work completely. Benjamin, you might have to send me an email because I don't remember if I have yours or not. Emo, just go ahead and send me one because I don't remember yours either. And then Pedro, definitely send me an email because I know I don't have yours. Vincent, you're covered. I been to Bermuda emo. Got it. Okay. That's like crazy. It's crazy as a coin show in here. Whew. All right, I'm gonna go breathe for a minute. Unless anybody's got anything else.
Anybody else want to go back and see anything that he's got? Anything else?
Benjamin, I know you have. It's just been a little while, and I don't remember emails off the top of my head completely. So, it sounds like Ben might be putting some duct tape on your stuff. Yeah, I thought I needed to go to bed. Nope, Stan, you're out of luck. Just go rewatch it. All right, I'll probably be on panel for just a little bit, but I'm going to be in the background.
So thank you for that. Glad you moved some merch. That's awesome.
Dude, that was more I moved in a long while, it seemed like.
I just want to show you something right here. This is the back of a stethoscope my son just showed me. Well, he's in paramedic school, and this is one of the respiratory therapist friends. And this one is a $700 stethoscope.
Whew.
That's what I said. And up next, folks, is the one and only Miss Montana 1984 Silver Keys.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Thank you. Thank you. Hear the roar of the crowd? Yeah. That's what I thought. All right, folks. I just dropped my information in chat right there. I prefer Cash App. My PayPal is goods and services only. I do have Venmo and Zelle, and you can email me for those. Mr. Silverkeys 999 is the email. It forwards from his directly into mine, so no worries about that. Wahoo! And the crowd went, yeah, not exactly wild, Ben, but hey, I wasn't expecting it. All right. I have here just some average circulated Buffalo nickels. I have a 23. I'm asking 3 on it, just because that's what Numista said. I have a 25. The rest of these are $2 choice. A 27. wonder if that light will. We have a bad storm here, and it's blowing. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's blowing 30 miles an hour outside. And if I disappear suddenly, it's because we lose electricity. All right. That's a 1927. I have several of the 27s. I won't painfully show you every single one of them. I would pick the best of the bunch if anybody's interested. I have a 28, a 29. In fact, I have 1, 2, 3 of the 29s. I have a 35, 36, another 36, and a 37. Oh, Kevin, at first it was just dust, a huge cloud coming across. We thought, oh my goodness, maybe it's going to rain, but it's, yeah. So I also have some constitutional here. I'm selling quarters. It is $29 face. I have $7 face, $29 face. There you go. If anybody's interested, my shipping is $6. Big E, welcome in. How are you? Looking
Big E,
through your Miss Montana calendars. Yeah, well, go back through your, yeah.
Yeah, if you look in the month of, it's really one picture, Thomas, from the month of July all the way through the month of May, and she just has her parka on because it's so cold.
All you can see is eyeballs. my 2 best points. My sister had a boyfriend that used to say she had 3 good points, her nose and both elbows. All right. Nobody's interested in the constitutional. I'll pull that out of the way. Oh, good grief. I'll just drag it out of the way. I don't have much left tonight after trade day yesterday with Ray. So we're down to kind of the dregs of it. If I can get this to... It's an 1853 Trime. It's a 3-cent silver. I got a starting bid of 7. What did I say? I gotta look at my, sorry. I have a starting bid of 25 on this. Now I can get it up there. Readable date. That's right, Ben. The original goat right there. You betcha. That's me. All right. Next, I have, these are all clad quarters. If someone is trying to fill out a quarter album, these are all quarters that I've cut out of mint sets. They're still, some of them are still in the mint wrapper. So I'm asking just $1 for them. I have a 73P, a 79 Denver, 87 Denver, 2000 Philly, Montana, and a Denver, Montana, 2007 Idaho, Philly, and Denver, the 2007 Wyoming, Philly, and Denver, the 2007 Philly and Denver, Washington quarters, the 2007 Utah, Philly and Denver. This is the 2010 Mount Hood. And then we have the 2021 Denver and Philly Muskogee Airmen, the 2021 Denver and Philly crossing the Delaware, the 2022, man, that's got some, this is a Denver Man Killer. I did not do that. In fact, I think, is that still, it's both sides. That's doing that on its own.
That's pretty, isn't it?
I cut this out of, again, I cut these ones out of, all right, 2023 Coleman, Denver, and Philly. And then we get into the 20.
Gold Tree, are you asking for $7 space of constitutional? Is that what you're asking for?
I have $7 face at 29 face. So it will be 203 plus ship. My shipping is $6. I have a 2024 Philly. That's the Hope, Philly and Denver.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
The 2024 Celia, Denver, the Educational, Denver and Philly, the Philly and Denver Zitkala, and the Medal of Honor, Philly and Denver.
And Gold Bacon Tree says, yes, please. So $7 of constitutional sold. Woohoo.
All right. And those are kept, I keep those in a box. They aren't dinging around in a drawer somewhere. So, all right, let me write that down. Golden Bacon Tree. And my shipping is $6 on that, so $209. If you do send PayPal, it is goods and services only. You will need to include that let me drop it in here. That 3.75. And I need a bag to put all those in. Golden Bacon Tree, do you want me to hold that in a wallet for you? I do wallets. I ship the first week of the month. I stream on Wednesdays. And so the first week of the month after I stream on Wednesdays, I ship the following day on Thursday. So unless you ask me not to. Zelle. All right. Send me an email and I will give you my Zelle. And that you can send it to mrsilverkeys999@gmail. That will forward into my email and I'll get right back to you. Ship away. Okay. I will ship away. It'll go out tomorrow. That's all I have. I have packages coming. But
All right.
That's all I've got this evening.
Ringmaster Ray, hello, my friend. Welcome
Ray.
in. Great Scott, guess what? You're up next. I think that's right. Let me just double check. Great Scott. Yeah, I see you there. 1 second. Just 1 second. Great Scott. Yep, you're up.
Great timing.
I was I was trying to find out. I was like, I know what's up there. Let me find that before I bring you up. I have to do that. So.
Got a beautiful snake chain I just got in. This is very similar to a herringbone, but different. It's more flexible. It moves a lot easier, and it's not like as super thin as a herringbone. It's hard to describe. It's like they put something in the middle to make it bow out a little bit. It's a beautiful chain. It
Michael Martin,
weighs.
thanks for being here.
What was it? 18.63 grams. It's 20 inches. And I'm selling that for $35. If anybody's interested. My shipping would be $5. So that right there. And I have a little hole filler, type 1 SLQ 1917. You can see about half the date down there. It is a filly. There are some light scratches up on the shoulder and the shield there. You kind of see them. Be asking $25 for this. And I could risky ship it for $1. It's definitely a nice hole filler. You see all the wings, all the writing. In God we trust. So 25 on that. Let's see, we have a big old knife. I want to say it's called there it is, the Border Guard. It's a Smith & Wesson knife. It's a big boy knife. Like, I would probably keep this if I felt like it fit my hand. Well, it does kind of fit my hand, but it could fit a much bigger hand. Let's just say that much. It's a beast. It's got the Tonto style blade. Does have the window smasher point back here, as well as the seat belt cutter built into the handle. This I'm selling for $40. Hey, Dizzy Giraffes, good to see you. Yeah, I'm a big fan of the Tonto style tip. Got a very nice sharp tip there. Alrighty, got a, where did it go? There it is. Got a 2-ounce privateer. This is the Siren or Mermaid. See her sitting there on a rock. The ship in the background. This is a 2-ounce. I believe they had about 7 in this set, I believe. It says no prey, no pay. Very nice detail on this. Chunky 2-ounce. This I'm offering at $95. Got 100-gram Reckless Metals. It's kind of like a playing card. It's got, the upside down and right side up. King in skull fashion is numbered 235. It's 100 grams. I'm looking for $145. Okay. Got a beautiful high relief intaglio or intaglio mint. Block the background here. Come on. So shiny. There we go. This is like concave in the center. So it makes it so that the detail is even more high relief. It's beautiful. It's a 2-ounce 1916. Again, the detail is hard to make out, but it is super high relief. Absolute beauty. They make these in the 1-ounce version also. But as you can imagine, that detail isn't near as nice. That one I'm looking for 95. We've got a 100-gram Bisbee bar. Very interesting mine. A lot of history there. It's a 100-gram bar. Let's see. Let me clear a portion there. There's the back. Pretty basic there. The 100-gram Bisbee mining bar, I'm looking for 150 on that. We got a 2022 Beskar bar. Looking for 50 on this. Again, that's a 2022. And I've got a 10-ounce Tiger bar, Year of the Tiger. Beautiful bar. Looking for 430 on the Tiger. Let's see, I've got a 2021 Chiwoo Chonwang Dogabi Shield. It's a 2-ounce Comsco stacker. Looking for 95 on that one. They're cool stackers. They also make a 1/2-ounce version of these as well. This is the 2-ounce. Okay, this one's really cool. Anyone looking for a nice gift for your free-spirited female, I think they would absolutely love this. This is made by Perth Mint. Fairies. It looks like a chocolate bar. Like, I think they went for the Willy Wonka chocolate bar look. It's got a
Come
pop
with
up
me
there.
and you'll see.
Do, 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 do. Beautiful colors, very vibrant.
Yeah, that's crazy packaging. That thing's nice.
Yeah. Very proofy. Super proofy. Ocean Berry. (2016). Have a Tuvalu. Looking for 75 on that. Let's see what was next. Got a silver shield. Oh, I'm sorry, wrong one. No, this is it. Silver shield. This was for group members only. Never Forget series number 15, 2021 World Trade Center number 7. 209 out of 999. Never forget. This one I'm looking for 120. $20.21. Okay, now the 1982 Canada Regina. 1882, 1982, very proofy. Nice cameo there. Looking for 30 on this one. Capsule's a little dirty. Did you put your info in chat? Oh, not yet, Vincent. I'll do it right now. There we go. All right. So, yeah, looking for 30 on that one. Okay, I've got a 2022 Canadian Peace Dollar. This one is super high relief. So much so that it is in a super deep capsule. You can see how thick it is.
Silver Keys, can you check your email for 210 stacks, please?
And the way they describe this is like a pulsating. There's something about the refractions in the background
Let's just check your email.
that make it seem like it has a heartbeat. But very high detail, or high relief, I'm sorry. Proofy, proofy.
Thank you, 210. Appreciate that.
Beautiful coin. I'm looking for 120 on that.
Do you know what the mintage is on that particular coin?
I
Scott?
do not. I didn't see that in my research. I do know I priced it, I believe, $10 less than anything I could find on eBay. And that's generally what I did with all of this. I just made sure it was at least $5 or $10 below whatever I could find. And
Gotcha.
clearly if it was a lower priced item, then it's probably $5 below. But I encourage you, like Mama T does, and I'm sure Ashes, to make an offer on anything you see that you like. Got a 2008 W Proofy Eagle, the PF69 NGC holder. Early releases. And I'm looking for 65 on that. Not bad for a proof ASE out of West Point. Graded. That's about all I had set up for y'all. Again, feel free to email me with offers or in chat, either way. Thank you much, Ashes. My pleasure, Silver Scientist.
Sorry, my wife was talking to me. What did I miss?
Oh, nothing at all. I was just finishing up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm done.
Well, folks, as you can tell, Great Scott has great stuff. He's got lots of nice stuff for sure. And his voice is very soothing. So if you're having a bad day, you just need to listen to him for 10 minutes. You will feel so much better. And that snake chain freaked me out. I hate snakes. That freaks me out. So, oh my gosh.
It is a sight to see.
Oh, yeah. All right, folks, we're going to go next. How much was that snake chain? Let's see that snake chain again. Let's see it one more time.
Sure. It was 35. It is brand new. And she just moves like an angel. And it feels the same way. It feels like it's silk. Because it moves so freely, it just, on your skin, it glides and just, I don't know how to describe it. It doesn't feel like metal.
Yeah, Dizzy, we need to get him to read a kid's book for our grandbabies and our kids, doesn't he? Yeah, absolutely.
I'll put him right to sleep. Yep, 35, and it is 18.63 grams. So that's over a half an ounce of pure silver.
Yeah, it looks like it's stamped 925 there next to the clasp.
Yes, it is sterling.
So, any interest in that wonderful snake chain?
Let's creep ashes out.
And you said 25 or 35? 25 or 35?
Oh, yes, 35.
35, Mr. Blue. $35 for that snake chain that weighs almost a half an ounce of sterling silver.
It's a little over half an ounce of sterling. It's 18.63. And I'm figuring it's over half an ounce of pure silver. But it is sterling. All right, Mr. Blue. It's also 5 shipping, Mr. Blue, in case you didn't know. Just want to make sure. But you got it. You're my boy, Blue.
That's right. And is that a gold kangaroo, Great Scott?
Let's see. Oh, yes. This was actually a prize from Frostbite on his, I want to say his 2,000 subs.
Mm.
I won that. So yeah, that's a keeper for life. But it is cool. Little half gram. Kangaroo.
And Great Scott, can you post your information in the chat about how to get paid in case Mr. Blue doesn't know?
Oh yeah, I just did that just now.
Oh, let me look. It's not showing up on my side. Let's see here. Type something in the chat there.
Oh yeah, it's not showing up on stream.
Yeah, I'll fix it. Just type in the chat something like hello, and then I'll fix it. I can't fix it till you type in chat.
Oh, it wouldn't let me. I see.
I got you. It will now. Now you can put whatever you want to. There's a moderator. There you go, sir.
Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. I know you because you mentioned that earlier. You put something in. I was like, well, I didn't see it. So, you got that right, Silver Scientist. I mean, you just start looking, and then you see a gift. You see a gift from Ida on the right, and then you see 3D printed eggs, and you see a piece of poop with a crown, and then you see a Sonic Tigger.
Spoons.
Yeah.
1 gram gold Beskars. I mean, you can blame EC for this when Everyday Opportunity suggested the name Great Scott. I couldn't be uneventful. You know, like you got to spice it up with a name like that.
Exactly. All right, folks. Anybody else have any questions or want to see anything that Great Scott has on the table? There's even a red and black snake over there on the left underneath Hard Knocks, in case you haven't seen that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I love this.
Lord have mercy.
5 grammer.
Yeah,
I thought
best
about
card.
putting this on a necklace.
That would be nice on a necklace if I was okay with that stuff. But yeah,
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
that is a Vest Card Gold 1 gram bar. And would you do 75 shipped?
75 shipped for the ferry. Vincent, for you, I will. Make a lot of people jealous. You got it, Vincent. I'll be
Nice.
glad to do that for you. Congratulations. Whoever gets that is going to love you forever. Love you more.
How much for the Vest Card Gold bar?
Oh, man, they're rare and they're pricey. I'll give you the price, but please don't be upset with me. It's just kind of what they're going for. $250. But I would let it go for $225. I don't think you'll find one less than that. But I know it seems like a high premium, but they're limited. They're very limited edition. They're not copyright, so they're not official. But the detail is wonderful. And they actually made a silver and a platinum. I know MLZB has a set of all three. But now, since they've been out a while, they came out in 2021, it'd be tough to put together a full set. As a matter of fact, I tried and I bought this one, which they did an amazing job of copying, but it is not the same person. And you can tell in the details. Well, also, it looks like he got it upside down. But yeah, I'm still going to come up.
The 10-ounce gold Vest Card bowl. Yeah, that'd be nice. 10 ounce. About 36,000, not counting the premium.
Focus for me. Come on. There we
go. Maybe. Yes.
It's hard to stay still and hover your hands at the same time. There we go. But yeah, it's hard to tell, but up close, you can definitely tell that the silver one does not have the detail, the fine detail. But they tried hard.
Yep. All right, folks, we're going to go over to the emails now. Back to the emails. So, Kevin Rose, I know you're here. You're up. And Dizzy, you will be up right after. So let's go over to the emails. And thank you, Great Scott, for coming up.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
All right, folks, here we go. Fancy Kevin Rose. And here's what we have. We have a sterling silver and jade pendant. Sterling silver and jade pendant. It weighs 6.7 grams total weight. And this is $40 shipped. $40 shipped. And there is the pendant right there. And there it is, almost 1.5 inches long and 1.25 inches wide. There's a reverse with the pin. And he's dropped the prices, folks. We're running deals right here. Here we go. There it shows you the weight, 6.74 grams total weight. And again, this is a very beautiful piece. $40 shipped. $40 shipped. If there's any interest, just let us know in the chat. Make sure you're on live chat and live video. And if you need to hit the refresh button, hit that refresh button. Let's go to the next email. Here we have another sterling silver pin. This is sterling silver and 18 karat gold. This is a flute player, 6 grams total weight, and this is $40 shipped. $40 shipped. There's a little flute player right there. This is about 1 1/8 inch in diameter. Closer to 1.25 inches, pretty close. And yes, Kevin always brings the fire and the heat. Right there you can see it, 925 for the silver and 18 karat right here for the gold. It's in the center in the front. Weighs a little over 6 grams total weight. And we are looking for $40 shipped. $40 shipped. Coach's Magic. Buenas noches to you. Welcome in. As a reminder, folks, whoever is up on the screen, that's who you're dealing with. You make sure you need to send them an email. You need to claim what you have purchased. Make sure you send your mailing address, and by the end of the show, make payment for your purchases. Here is a sterling silver hearts pin. This is 10 grams total weight, and this is $25 shipped. So 2 hearts, 1 filled, 1 empty. It just needs you to take possession of it so you can fill that second heart. There's the back, made by Orb. It's sterling silver. There's the weight, 10.18 grams. Thank you, Coach's Magic. And there we go, folks. $25. $25 is the ask for the sterling silver heart. If there's any interest, let us know in the chat. Up next is a sterling silver snowflake and cubic zirconia pin. This is 1.5 inches by 1.5 inches. It weighs a total of 13.5 grams. And this is $30 shipped. $30 shipped. Just a little over 3 months left before Christmas. A little over 5 months left until Valentine's Day. So all sorts of wonderful things you could purchase here and get in some brownie points. Here's a reverse of that snowflake, 925 sterling. If you haven't hit that thumbs up, make sure you hit the thumbs up. If you haven't shared out the stream, share out the stream. Let's get some folks in here. And any interest in the sterling silver and cubic zirconia snowflake pin for $30 shipped. Yes, my birthday. Valentine's Day is my birthday. It is should be a national holiday. Everyone should get the day off so you can hang out with me. Up next is the Kingman turquoise pendant. It is $60 shipped. Kevin has dropped the price on this. And here we go. Here is that turquoise pendant with sterling silver. There is Kevin's maker's mark, the rose, and the 3/9 fine stamp. I will be on a cruise ship in the Caribbean on Valentine's Day, so I'm taking that day off too. I think last I heard, being in the Caribbean is like being in Vegas. What happens there stays there. We'll see if that's true. So maybe my birthday won't count. But again, looking for $60 for the turquoise and silver pendant. Yeah, thank you, Mandy's Candy. Appreciate that very much. And if there's any interest, let us know in the chat. This is a beautiful piece. Again, there's that 3/9 fine silver stamp. He just dropped it to $55 shipped, folks. $55 shipped. $55 shipped. By the way, if you didn't know, Kevin made this. He is a great artisan and makes wonderful, wonderful jewelry. You should buy some of his jewelry so you too can have part of the Kevin Rose collection. It is great stuff. $55 shipped is a great price. And by the way, on any of the items that we've shown so far for Kevin, you can always make an offer, and sometimes he does accept trades. So all you can do is ask. If you don't ask, it's absolutely a no. And I believe that's all of yours, Kevin. All of yours right now. Up next is Dizzy. Dizzy, are you in the chat? Just let me know you're in the chat. Kim Campbell, you're on deck. So Dizzy, you're up next if you're in the chat. And then Kim Campbell, you're on deck. We try not to, you're welcome, Kevin. We try not to sell anything. And Dizzy is not here, so let's show what he has. Thank you for sending in the email. Dizzy has a 2014 S National Park quarter set. It is graded by PCGS, proof 69 deep cam, first strike. This is a bin of $60 shipped. $60 shipped. And his information is at the bottom, and we will post that in the chat. But right there is what we're looking at. All 5 of the 2014 quarters. And these are clad. $60 shipped. On the first strike, there's the Great Smoky Mountains National Park, located in Tennessee. The Shenandoah National Park, which is located in Virginia. The Everglades National Park, which is located in Florida. The Great Sand Dune, which is located in Colorado, and the Arches, which I believe is Idaho. So those 5 coins and Dizzy said $45. $45, folks. $45 shipped. That's a really good price. Beautiful proof coins, proof 69 deep cam. It would be a great, great addition to your collection. And that's right. You can't beat that. You can't beat that with a stick. Purchasing this for $45 is better than a sharp stick to the eye, as Big Flip would say. All right, let's go on to the next item. Up next is a 1960 NGC graded proof 68 Benjamin Franklin half dollar. NGC price guide has it for $125, and Dizzy is asking for $75 shipped. $75 shipped. There's a 1960 proof 68. Yeah, plastic 2 cents a pound. There's the reverse of the 1960 proof 68, and there's the obverse. Such a very, very nice coin. Again, this also would make a nice addition to your collection. And as Dizzy said, feel free to make an offer. You'll never hurt anybody's feelings here if you make an offer. None of us are getting insulted. By the way, if you didn't know it, when we're here in this format, we're just a bunch of zeros and ones. So it's not a big deal. That's correct. This would be great for someone to start a collection and pick up such a nice coin to add to their collection. Let's go to the next piece for Dizzy. Up next is a 2004 S piece metal nickel graded by PCGS Proof 69 Deep Cam. There's also the keelboat, which might be in the wrong slab. We'll take a look. Asking $40 for the pair. As you can see, this is a keelboat, but it says piece metal. And then here's the piece metal, which is the piece metal. So that's what he's referring to. That right there is an error on the label. He dropped that Benji down to $65 shipped, folks. $65 shipped on that Benji. What a great price. Lots of meat left on that Franklin bone. And right here for the 2004 S pair of nickels in Proof 69 Deep Cam, we are looking for a $40 bin. $40 bin, and that includes shipping. Is there any interest, folks? And if you want to say $35, you can have them for $35. We are running deals today. He just dropped the price. $35 if you want them. So basically you're getting them for $30 because it costs $5 to ship. Or you're getting it for $35 in free shipping, or however you want to look at it. But that's a great deal. So if there's any interest, make sure you let us know in the chat. And let's see, Dizzy, I think that was your last one. That was your last one, Dizzy. Sorry, sir. Yeah, and Dizzy will even crack it for you. He'll crack it. You can look at them outside the holder if you want. Yes, Dizzy, I know. It's sometimes, it just depends. People look for certain things on certain days, and sometimes stuff moves and sometimes it doesn't. So sorry about that, but maybe somebody will mention something in the chat and we can go back and look at it. So up next, Kim Campbell has 2 rolls of Benjamin Franklin half dollars. The first roll has 16 1960s, 3 1963s, and a 1957 for the 20 coins, $10 face. The second roll has 8 1951, a 52, 4 1954s, 3 1961s, and 4 1962s. Those right there, we are going to sell those for melt. So that is $295 plus shipping. $295 plus shipping. $295 plus shipping for those right there. And then we have 13 Morgans for sale. One of them is an 1887, and the rest are 1921s. One is an S mint, 6 are D mints. There are 9 piece dollars. And so we would ask you melt on those. And she sent pictures. So let's look at the pictures right here. So here's what the Morgans look like. And the piece. Dizzy had the National Park quarter set, the Benjamin Franklin $50, and the peace nickels. But he had 3 lots. He had 3. And here are the Benjis. Or here are the $50 that are for sale. Again, $295. $295, which is melt on the roll. And the Morgans and Peace dollars, they are $31.57 a piece. Kim's asking for melt, so $31.57 each is the asking price. And so if there is any interest in any of that 90% silver, let us know in the chat. I'm sure that you may be able to make a reasonable offer, and Kim may or may not accept it. But there's right there. So reverse of all those, and here's the obverse. There's that 87, and these are all 21s. And there's those peace dollars at the bottom. A little better view of those peace right there. So 22s, 23, and 24. So if there is any interest, let us know in the chat. It is a super great price when you can buy them at melt. When you can buy them at melt, that's a good deal. Kim's always super helpful in all of our streams. She's always buying. And so if there's any way anybody could purchase any of these, that would be awesome. And again, if there's any interest whatsoever, just let us know. Right there is a reverse. This is the back of the 87 right there. That's the 87 right there. It's a little fuzzy, but still a nice looking picture. So and Dizzy said for his 3 lots, how about $110 for the total lot? Is there any interest for all 3 lots for $110? Any interest? Sorry about that little bit of silence there, but I was taking a bite of apple pie. All right. So we're going to go back around again. So here we go.
I do not have any apple pie.
I will
You're not sharing.
I will tell Angela that you didn't get any. So
I did.
don't blame me, blame her. She
All
bought
right.
it to me.
Fine, you can have my share.
Angel, it's your fault. All right, I just told her. All right, so here I have a Dos Peso, 1945 Dos Peso, set in a 14-karat ring. Freaking awesome. How's it going? Welcome in. Thanks for sharing. And it's set in a 14-karat gold setting. I'll get her here so you can read that. Right there. 14 karat. And the underside of those pesos. Yeah, I'll mail you one. It'll probably go through St. Louis and then to Miami, Florida, where you get it. 1945 Dos Pesos. And on this coin ring, there we go. The coin weighs 1.6666 grams. It is 90%. the melt value on the coin is $173 as of yesterday. The total weight of the whole is 6 grams. So the ring itself weighs 4.1334 grams. It is 14 karat, and the melt value is $288. And so we are asking $500 firm on this particular ring. It is a size 9, 8.5 to a 9 is what we figured out. It does fit my pinky, just not my style. And an Indian head cent fits right there. Ray helped us determine what the size was yesterday based on the Indian head cent that fits in there perfectly. So looking for $500, and the melt value is 460. 460 is the melt value. So we're asking $40 over a melt for the artistic value and the jewelry. But there you go. If there's any interest, let me know. Any Cowboys fans in here? Nobody will probably say it out loud. You might.
I was just going to say, no, nobody's going to admit it.
Yeah, they may not admit it. I don't know. Are they winning? Or are they losing? That's the question. Boo. Is that boo for because of what I said, or just boo in general, just because it's the Cowboys? All right. 1904S, Philippines, 1 peso. And again, y'all know how I roll this thing. I roll fairly quickly. And if you have any questions, just let me know. I'll always go back and show it to you. And this was 155. Here's a 1947S, 50 centavos out of the Philippines. Got a good General Doug MacArthur on the back.
Boy, that's in great condition.
Oh, yeah, it's super nice. Only 200,000 minted, $25. Here's a 1908S for 70. And if you ever want to look at anything closer, you just let me know. I can get pretty close to coins with my camera set up. Here's a 1927S. Yeah. So we can talk about the folks that sell here, and they sell almost all of the streams, coaches. A lot of folks, quite honestly, we don't bring them up unless we know that they are really good people and they know what they're talking about when they're putting stuff out. Now, sometimes their prices may be too cheap. Sometimes their prices may be too expensive, but that's on them. But sometimes if they ask, we will help them. But we are absolutely welcome to give you any reference that you might need from anybody, whether they're purchasing or selling. And you can just shoot me an email here. If you got a question about somebody in particular, you can send me an email. You can send Silver Keys an email. We are happy to let you know what we think and be 100% transparent and honest, because that's just the way we think it needs to be. Relic Rat, how's it going? And yeah, I'm all right. Yeah, I mean, it's all right. But here's a 27S, the semi-key date. And it's like I said, I can get it here close so you can see there's that S mint mark. You see all the details here on this 27S. There's the
May I
reverse.
add to that? We found in this community that if someone is not legitimate, they get banned pretty quickly. we stay in close communication. I stream on Wednesdays. Ashes streams Sunday night. Big T, Mama T, Ray, who streams on Saturdays. We're all in each other's streams. We communicate well back and forth. So if one of us gets a report of a person, you can bet that we're passing it on to the others.
And we just did that. We had a guy yesterday that bought from me, and he was just a troll. He bought 2 things from me, and then he had no intentions of paying. And so, we had to deal with that. But coaches, I've seen you around. You're good. If you want to buy or you want to sell, you are more than welcome to do either one of those here, especially on my stream. And that won't be a problem whatsoever. Kim, Ben said, could you send him an invoice just let him know how much for the 2 Morgans that you had in the capsule? He'll take those. There you go. Thank you, Kim. Here is a 1946D Walking Liberty $50. Copper Al coins. Hello, welcome in. Sorry, I missed you up there earlier. Folks, y'all want to know about copper coins? You check out Copper Al Coins channel. Click those 3 dots, go to his channel, make sure you subscribe. Do that for everybody in the chat. Click on that, go over there, 3 dots, go to their channel, subscribe to them, go watch a video, leave a comment, get that subscriber to stick, and you will not, I don't know much about oil, but I got you. Oh, and here comes the man. I'll wait for him to get done. I saw what he was doing there. All right, he's good. Here we go. There's Ringmaster Ray eating suppers.
Hey, guys.
Welcome in, Ray.
Yay, the crowd goes wild.
Yeah. And right here's a 46D, a Walking Liberty $50. Super nice example. This one's 95, lots of feathers, legs and talons all look great. A 53D, Benjamin Franklin $50. You grade the bell lines yourself. This one is $30. The beard has arrived. Yes.
Definitely.
Relic Rat recovering artifacts to go. It says, hello, Ray.
Hello, hello.
47D, Walking Liberty $50.
Went metal detecting after I dropped my daughter off and found a few little things. It's pretty cool.
Isn't that neat how they did that?
Mm-hmm.
When you have such a nice design, you carry the nice design over. I'm glad they did that. She is pretty. Alexander, yes, she is. Thanks for being here. And the 47D is 80. Again, super nice coin. Up next are some coins that were relieved from their proof set. So this is a 1962. There's the one set. Beautiful copper. This copper coins really tone up super nice. Here is the nickel. And Ben just put his email in the chat. Yes, that is an amazing spectacle. It's a spectacle. An amazing spectacle. I think it's just an amazing spectacle, not amazing and spectacular. I don't know. Here's the 1962 Roosevelt dime. This one, it's really hard to tell, but this thing is really has the gun blue toning all the way around this thing. It is super nice. And it carries it over onto the reverse. You can kind of see the hints of blue right there. That is the blue on the coin. So here is the quarter. Yeah, Kim, if you will email Ben, he may work a deal with you. We'll see what he's got in mind. He may work a deal for all of it. You just can't never tell about Ben. There's a beautiful quarter. It also has that blue toning. And the last one from that 62 set is this Franklin $50. They're beautiful coins there, for sure. If there's any interest in anything, make sure you just let us know in the chat what you're looking for, what you're trying to find. One of us, all of us, some of us may have what you're looking for. $18.54 seated Liberty half dime. Thank you for that, Vincent. And Vincent makes, yeah, I'll pull it up again, freaking. But just putting there what Vincent put up. Let's look at that. I don't think it's cameo. I think what it is, this thing, the whole set had that blue toning on it, freaking. And this one is just that way as well. It's just, the fields are dark blue. It has dark blue toning all around this coin. It's just, it's about this. It's hard to tell on the coin, but it's a little bit darker than this blue right there. You can kind of get a hint of it there, but that's, yeah, it's just blue toning. Yes, sir. Just blue toning all across. Feels very pretty. This is 1854 with arrows half dime. That one's 39. Here is a 1905 with beautiful red toning, rose colored toning around this Barbara dime, as you can see, full Liberty. In reverse. It really has that fall color to it around it right there. And that is 110. Here's an 1837 large date half dime. And Kim Campbell, Sergeant Stacking, says, how many Morgan and Peace you got left? Oh, yeah. That thing right there. Yeah. And that's one of the things that we try to do, freaking, is when Ben and I look at the coins, we do our best to make a grade on them so people have some kind of idea. And we typically always undergrade the coins because we don't want to, we would rather over deliver than under promise, if that makes sense. But yes, she is a beauty. With 1837, it's 220. Here's an 1858. Full Liberty and a great shield on that one. That one is 60. Key date peace dollars. I have two. Let's see your choice. $130. $130 on that one. So if you need a key date peace dollar, have a couple of those. A couple more items, and then we're going to go right back around. Oh, Benjamin, he said hello. Freaking Awesome said hello. And Kim, did you see Sergeant's Stacking's message. If you could wait till Friday, he'd take them all. Yeah, Ben and I work together in our little coin business, and we just have a great time. He helps me build my collection. I help him sell his coins. It's just the way it works out. And sometimes I sell my coins. So here's a 1927 standing Liberty quarter. This is CAC VG8 graded. This one is $30. And then I have a 1927S, and the S mint mark is right down here. Get there so you can see it. Right there is the S mint mark. And the 1927S is $105. There's an 1810 graded by ICG. It does have a little hole right here. It amazes me is that they give it a details grade because this mark's there, but you can have chop marks and they give it chop marks and not details grade. So bless their hearts. There's a reverse. This one is 100. Yeah, it's nice to have. We don't get too many CAC slabs. So me personally, I would rather have an NGC or a PCG S slab with a green bean on it than a CAC slab. In Ash's opinion, Tim's opinion, I think that if this coin had a green bean on it from CAC, to me that holds more weight because two companies, NGC and CAC, both said that yes, they agree that it's a good coin. On this, we're just getting their green bean because CAC said it's that way, but there was not another opinion on it. So that's just me. But still beautiful coins and great slabs. And they really make nice slabs, but they do have our little. Yeah, and I agree. It's not the same. Hey, Invisible, how you doing? But I agree. They count it as the same bean when you go to gray sheet pricing, but I don't think it is the same. Green spinach. Well, maybe they could give them a blueberry or a blackberry or something. And then up next, we'll be going to Silver Keys and then Great Scott. But this is my last item for this round right here. I have Widow's Mite. If you're interested in a Widow's Mite, if you're not sure what the story is, right here it tells you about the Widow's Mite. These coins were minted in the time frame in Judea around 103 to 76 BC. Renee and me, aloha, welcome in. And the Bible references are right here, Mark 12, 41 through 44, and Luke 21, verses 1 through 4. And it would be $45 if anybody's interested in these. And I have 10 of these if anyone is interested. 10 of these. Kim Campbell, did you see the message from Sergeant Stacking about the piece in Morgan's? Did you see that? Just want to make sure. I'm going to put it right here in the chat. This is what he asked. Didn't know if you'd answered him privately, but I just wanted to make sure you saw that. And she did get lost. Yeah, that's for sure. Oh, I agree with you, Invisible. 110%. I agree with you for sure. But any interest in the Widow's Mite? Go price them. Go look at sold comps on eBay. If you're interested in, I think 45 is a good price. So, and for now, that's all I got. And we're going to turn this over to Mrs. Montana, 1986, 87, and 88. Silver Keys, take it away.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, Kim, are you saying no? You didn't see the message, or you're saying no to the deal? But he's offering you 600 for the remaining 20 Morgans and Peace dollars. I think you had a total of 22. So he's offering you 600 if that was good for you, and he could pay you on Friday. Just let him know in the chat if that works. Thank you, Silver Keys. Go ahead.
Thank you. Thank you. I did come up with a couple of things. I have 2 Utah Gold backs, $9 each. I can risky ship those in an envelope, in a card, if you like, if that's all you have with me. All right. I have here a roll of 19. It's too short of a full roll of 1939 nickels. And what I was told was to check for doubling on the Monticello. All right, Vincent, you got it. You got it. That will be an incredible. Let me write that down. Okay, Vincent. 2 $1 gold backs for St. Jude's. That'll go in the St. Jude's box. I'm going to put them in an envelope or in something to protect them before I stick them into the St. Jude's box. Okay, Vincent. All right, back to the nickels. So I was told to check for doubling. I don't check for errors. I did open them. I put 2 more nickels at the top. One is a Canadian and the other one is a more modern to make it a full to 2023 to make it a full $2 roll. But they are all they are all 1939.
And yes, that was freaking awesome, Vincent. Thank you, Vincent, for doing that.
Yeah, it was freaking awesome. That will be an incredible addition to the St. Jude's box. I also collect for the Wounded Warriors box. I don't have as much in it, but I will send that to MLZB if anybody wants to purchase this. So if anybody's interested in this, there used to be 40. I don't know what happened to 2 of them. It would be a starting bid of $2. He is incredible. In fact, let me get a card. I gotta find a good card to put him in. I just was in receipt of some from, there we go. I'll put him in that card for St. Jude's. All right, let me take care of that. Good grief, I can't fit the card in the envelope. My finger's there. Now I'll put that in the St. Jude's box.
Yes, freaking, that would be awesome, wouldn't it? If they were.
All right. I do have an error quarter. It is missing the L in Liberty. You can see it just says Iberty. Buck and go.
Liberty.
Iberty, Iberty, Iberty.
Iberty, Iberty.
Next thing you
All
know,
right.
she'll be showing us the ostrich or emu.
I have a 2014 maple. The capsule is quite destroyed, quite distraught there. She's got milking, but the scratches are on the capsule. And I'm asking 42 starting bid on this. I think that's right about what melt is.
Hey, 710, good to see you. Welcome in. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, it's a buck and go. I could risky ship it on that quarter. I have a 2014 and I have a 1988. That is toning from the mint. I don't know if I can pop that capsule off of there. I can get my fingernail. And see the lines there in it. Oh, crud. Now I can't get the capsule closed. 710 is oil upside down. How are you? Welcome in. We will try this Trime one more time. It's an 1853 3-cent nickel. To focus down here. And we'll bring it up. Yeah, and that's not the price. I'm asking 25 starting bid on it. If I could get my...
Ben, Kim Campbell needs your address if you want to send her an email with your address.
I just can't get my light to pick up the date. All right. That's the sum total of it. I've sold out of everything else tonight. I've got more coming for Wednesday. We will be at my house on Wednesday, folks. Please wipe your feet.
That's right. Make sure you wipe your feet when you come in because Mrs. Montana does not like to have an untidy home, and she will hit you upside the head with a stick. Just saying.
Mrs. Montana doesn't even have a kitchen right now.
I guess we won't be having lunch at her house then, will we? Oh, well.
No. We were going to work on it this weekend, and that's what we ended up doing yesterday.
What was it? Brakes?
The whole wheel hub assembly.
Oh, wheel hub, everything.
And I'll tell you what, it took us 7 hours to get that hub assembly out, the old one. We've done many of them.
Oh yeah.
That thing was stuck so solid. Oofta. All right, Benjamin, you be welcome anytime. Come on out. Who
Yeah,
had
that
the
was a
2
good-
rolls of Benjis? I didn't have Benjis.
Kim Campbell has Benjis. They are $2.95 a roll. EMO. $2.95 a roll. She's selling them for melt. $2.95.
And that is all I have for the night.
Okay. All right. We're going to go back over to our friend Great Scott. And then Ringmaster Ray. Ray, Ben, the 2014 Maple for 42, Rosebud says.
You got it, Rosebud. I will add it to your wallet.
All right. Here we go. Great Scott. Take it away.
All right. Let's start it off with something I forgot to show last time. This is Canadian. It's a glowy. It comes with Royal Canadian Mint Black Light. Hey, freaking awesome. Good to see you too.
Oh, that's cool, man. It's got its own black light. Oh, wow. Yeah, you can see it. Yeah, you can see the spaceship glowing. That's pretty cool.
All right. Asking 120. Again, it comes with the RCM marked flashlight. Very cool. 1 ounce colorized. Let's see if I yeah. Oh, that's right. Got beautiful reverse as well. Got like a black hole thing going on. That's where those aliens are coming from. So yep, 120 asking on that one. Do you dandy day? Let them know. All right, got the Proof ASC 2008 W. Proof 69. Looking for 65. Nice proofy ASC. Got the Canadian Peace Dollar. Super high relief. The pulsating background. It's hard to get that supposed pulse that they mention. You can see the detail in the fields. I like how they made the leaves like shiny proof. The rest matte. They stand out. Very proofy. This one is 120 asking. And we've got the 1982 Canadian, 1982 Centennial. Also very proofy. That one I'm trying to get 30. Gotta have the leaves, that's right. And let's see, we have our Silver Shield, members only. Looking for 120 on this as well. Silver Shield does some great work. And let's see, got the 2021 Chiwu Chingwang Dogabi Shield, 2-ounce stacker. And
Ben is asking if you have any regular maples that are BU.
Oh, regular BU maples. I don't. It's actually something I'm kind of lacking in my collection. Just got a few maybe for keepers. Sorry, Benjamin. The shield stacker, I'm looking for 95. It is 2 ounces. We've got the 10-ounce beast, Year of the Tiger. There's focus. He's beautiful. Looking for 430 at 10 ounces.
Very sick. Thanks for coming into the channel. But if you're not happy with what you're seeing, you are more than welcome to go somewhere else, and that will be right okay with us. So thanks for being here, and have a nice day.
And if you think it's overpriced, you might not be following the current spot prices of silver and gold. Got a 2022 Beskar, looking for 50.
And just so everybody knows, if you're still out there and you can still hear me, you are welcome to come to this channel, and you are welcome to say pretty much whatever you want, but you're not going to be insulting to our people. You're not going to say stuff that is just outrageously just stupid. I won't have it here, and I will time you out, and I will kick you out and not welcome you back. So people here do a great job. They're trying to sell great products, and if you don't like that, take your hind end somewhere else. I don't want you here. So thank you. Sorry about that. Great Scott. Please continue and sell some great stuff.
Not at all. We have a group that's filled with wonderful people that the last thought on their mind is trying to take advantage of anybody. So I know it seems like to me everybody is always trying to offer not only a fair deal, but sometimes an amazing deal.
Exactly. And I mean, there is not a person in our community, and I'm using that term very, very broadly, because there are people that are involved in our coin community. I don't go to the channel. I may sneak in on once in a while, but I don't go to a lot of the folks. But I do watch a lot of people. You may not see me chat, and I think 95% of the people that are here are fair, are honest, and if they make a mistake, they make it right. And if you have had a bad experience, anybody has had a bad experience, in advance, I'll apologize for all of us here in the coin community. And all you got to do is just let us know. We will do our best to make it right. But if you come in here and you're going to be a Richard Cranium, I'm going to treat you like a Richard Cranium. I'm going to cut you off at the shoulders. And that's just, I'm not going to put up with that. I'm too old and I can get damn cranky if I need to, but I've got too many good friends in here and they're trying to make a dollar or two. And that's awesome and help people out build their collection. So again, if you don't like it, hit the highway. And let's get back to Great Scott's great items here. And someone, remember, bid high and bid often.
Hey, Kraken, good to see you, sir.
Kraken.
Got a 100-gram bar out from the Bisbee Mining Company. Lots of interesting history with that settlement. 100 grams, and I'm looking for 150. Nice looking loaf.
Bye, Kraken. Stay safe down there.
Got the 2-ounce Intaglio 1916 Mercury dime. Super high relief. I don't know if you can tell the concave or convex nature. It's like scooped out in the middle so that the design can stand even that much higher off the field. It's just gorgeous. You're not going to find bands any fuller than that.
If that would just fit into my Merc book. And Stan says, "Ben that Bisbee bar for $150."
You got it, Stan. Nice pickup.
Congrats, Stan. Congrats.
Bisbee Stan. And it's I'm doing $5 shipping on anything. What else did we have? The 2-ounce Intaglio. All right, I've got a Reckless bar. Reckless Metals, 100 gram. It's reminiscent of like a playing card. Got the upward facing Skull King there. And on the reverse as well. The upside down, the reverse. Nice chiseled edges. It's number 235. Looking for 145 on that. Again, feel free to make offers on anything. Got a 2-ounce Privateer round. I believe it's called Siren. That's what the mermaids were called, that were calling to the sailors, bringing them into the rocks to crash their ship and sink. No prey, no pay. Also very high relief, nice detail. All of this is heavy in my hands. It's weighing me down. Beautiful design on all of these. So I also have the Captain. That's the only other one I have from those. That one I'm looking for 95. That's a 2-ounce thick boy, chunky one. All right, got a big old Smith and Wesson pocket knife.
Sergeant Stacken, thank you for being here tonight. We appreciate you, and you have a good week, and we'll see you on the next stream.
Take care, Sergeant. Thank you again for the great deal, sir. Appreciate it. So this one is called the Border Guard. It's got the thumb deployments. It has the seatbelt cutter, as well as the glass breaker right on the end. It's a Tonto style tip. It's got serrated edges as well. Really nice big knife. And when I say big, I mean big. Like, I have medium, if not medium to small hands. So this would fit a big guy really well.
Sergeant Stacky, if you're still here, did you see Kim's message? Sergeant, did you see Kim's message?
Oh, Emo wants to bin 95, the privateer. Is that what you
Nice.
wanted, Emo? You got it. That's it. Congratulations. Is Smith & Wesson, do they use Gerber? Oh, it looks like my baby knife. Well, it's a Gerber. Oh, Gerber baby food. All right, let me write down Emo for the privateer. All right, almost done. Just a couple of things here. I got a Type 1 standing liberty quarter. It's got a couple of little scratches on the shoulder and just in front of the face and on the shield. Hopefully y'all can see that. You see about half the date at the bottom. It is a Philadelphia low flying eagle. You see all of the wings, all of the writing. Nice Type 1 SLQ. Looking for 25 on that. And I could do a risky ship for $1. And actually, that's it. The other thing was the chain, but that already sold. So I'm good. We're all done. Now I'm just going to entertain you until Ashes gets back. Remember, remember, the 5th of November. Gunpowder, treason, and plot. I see no reason why gunpowder treason should ever be forgot.
Well, I'm still here. I haven't left. I was just answering a text message. Ben the SLQ 210 says.
Oh,
Kim,
210?
let me fix that for you, Kim, because you got to be a mod. Now, Kim, send your message now, Kim. We'll be able to see it. You're a mod now, so you can take care of that. Sorry about that.
You got it.
But we got her fixed. Sergeant, we can fix you too. There you go. Now, Sergeant, you're blue. Y'all can share all that information back and forth. Sorry about that, folks. I didn't realize that. Just got to let me know.
Congratulations, 210. Beautiful bust.
And there you go, Sergeant Stacking. Kim will hold it till Friday. Just send her an email at kcampbell68@gmail.com. She'll take care of that for you. Congratulations, Kim. Glad you moved that merch. That's awesome. And great, Scott, if you could put your information in the chat again.
Oh, yes, that's right. Thank you again, Ashes. I really appreciate this.
Yes, sir. Thank you. I appreciate you coming up. It's awesome. I love it. And was that everything, or you got some more?
that was everything. I thought I might show one thing. I guess
For sure.
Poker Pedro isn't here anymore, but he did a great thing. He picked up a whole lot of these really pretty Damascus knives, and he gave them out as gifts. Well, if you all know who Mike Panucci is, Mike Panucci, he's a great pool player. He loves to play billiards, and he's really good. So one of his like animal themes is a shark. So after hearing what Pedro did, kind of felt like after seeing this, I just had to get it from Mike Panucci. Isn't
wow.
that cool? The shark in the blade. So I got that, and I'm going to send that to Mike Panucci just because. And he is going into surgery soon, y'all. I know anybody who knows him knows that he's been dealing with some back troubles. So just keep him in your prayers and his doctors. Everything goes well. I'd
Yep,
appreciate it.
absolutely. All right. Well, again, thanks for coming up.
My
And
pleasure.
we're going to turn it over to Ring Master Ray. And once Ray gets done, I'll do all the emails. So let's see if Ray's finished the sandwich yet. Yes, he has. You're muted. Oh my gosh. How long have you been streaming? You're still muted.
Like he's a newbie.
Still muted. Still muted. Oh my gosh.
Is it muted now?
Oh, there we go. Yay. We hear
She's
you
not
now.
with my mic, and I'm not happy. I think she's a 14-year-old daughter that I just sent back to her mom. All right, let me get the camera flipped around here so you guys.
That's right, Kevin. I remember my first time using a computer too. All right, sir, take it away.
All right. So what should we start with? Coins or rings? Let's see. Flip this light on. Start with some quarters. All right. So these are barber quarters. There's a 1910, and the prices are down at the bottom. 1910. So if you find one that you want, just put bin and the date. 1914. 1902. That's a 1902. Might be too much light. $1901. 1905. 1892S. There's your estimate mark down at the bottom there. 13 Philly, tough date. Only less than a $500,000 minted. $1912. 1899. 1897. I've got two of those. You get your choice. Both same price. 1895.
Thank you for that, Forrest. That's right, folks. Just 2 more thumbs up. I can get 50 likes. That would be awesome. Thanks so much. And I'm showing 53 likes now. So thank you, folks, for passing that mark.
1913 Denver. $19.15, and I got a couple of those. And then we have a 27 Denver and a 26 Philly. Do have some halves here. Do have an 1918D. There's your D. That one is 18. 53D. I don't have prices on these. I think I had them at $15 each or $29 for two. So if you pick out two that you want, you get $1 off. I have a total of $250 in face on those. I do have a Buffalo 1926. Nice, strong, full date. Partial horn. That one is 6. Hey, Robert Bruce. I do have $1 in face in SLQs. It would be 29.
Robert Bruce, thanks for being here. Thanks for coming in. Greater Child, welcome in.
That's 29 for that, for all four. I do have some older Barber dimes, 1908. $1912. $1913. $15. $01. $07. And an 11. And then we got some seated. 73 Philly. Seated dime. $12. This one is an 82 Philly. Well loved. That one is 15. $1861. That one is 15. This one is 1875. That one is 10. $1876. This one is a Carson City. 1876 Carson City. If I can get this to focus in. There you go. And that one is 40. I have a 1920 Philly for 4. I do have a couple of bills here. This is a 35F for $2. And I have a 35B for $2. Silver certs. Those are $2 each. All right. I do have a whole stack of rings here if you guys are interested in rings. This is like a spinner ring too. The cross goes around. These are all sterling. These are all 925 silver. If you're interested in any of these, please let me know. I know that camera light is not behaving. There we go. This one is the solder broke. So like, you know, the nicer ones I put at 25, and some of the smaller stuff, you know, something like this, I put at about 15. This one is stars. And some of these little tiny ones I may do a little cheaper. But it just depends on what you're looking for. I do have a lot of that. I do have some scrap silver right here. There is 1.5 ounces of sterling. If you're interested in that, that's $51. It comes out to 1.58 troy ounces. Got it at 51. And it's just all scrap sterling. No interest on that. Okay. Well, that's all I got. Now I'm going to step on down.
Well, thank you, sir. Appreciate you.
We will see you guys next time.
All right, man. Thanks, Ray. Have a great week.
All right. You too, brother. Bye, guys.
All right, folks, we're going to run back through all of our emails one more time. And so if you have questions about the emails, we have Rosebud, Kevin, and who else do we have? Rosebud, Kevin, Dizzy, Kim, I think may have sold all of hers. We'll find out here in a second, but let's go back to Kevin right here. We go. And we run through these kind of quick, not real quick, but kind of quick. And at the end of the stream, folks, we're going to give away something. So make sure you stick around in the stream so you can have a chance to win. Don't leave. Stick around. Tell your friends, hey, y'all might want to come back. There. You might want to come back. Just saying. A sterling silver and jade pendant weighs 6.7 grams. We're looking for $40 shipped. $40 shipped. It is a pin or a pendant. There is the front. It's almost 1.5 inches long and about 1 1/4 inches wide. And there's the pin, so you can put it on your garment. And it weighs 6.74 grams. 6.74 grams, and we're looking for $40 shipped. Hey, Vinny, how you doing? Welcome in. We have a sterling silver and 18 karat gold pin. This is called the Flute Player. 6 grams total weight, $40 shipped. $40 shipped. It's about 1 inch and a little over 1.25 inches in diameter. There you can see the flute player right there playing the flute. Possibly the sun in the background. And here on the back, you can see it is stamped 925 for the sterling and 18 karat for the gold right there. And it weighs a total of 6 grams. And that's $40 shipped. $40 shipped. This is the sterling silver hearts pin, 10 gram total weight, $25 shipped to you. There's the pin. Don't forget, you could get this and you could fill up the heart. That could be you filling that. And it is sterling silver. There's the back of the pin. And the weight of 10.18 grams. 10.18 grams. And we're looking for $25 shipped. Yep. And this is Fancy Kevin stuff. So we're looking at right here. $25 shipped. Up next is the Snowflake and the Cubic Zirconia pen. This is about 1.5 inches across, weighs 13.5 grams. We're looking for $30 shipped. $30 shipped. Just checking the chat. Benny G is catching up, talking to everybody in the chat, making sure everybody's having a good time. There's the back. You can see the sterling mark right there. It's sterling silver. Just a tad over 13.5 grams, and we are looking for $30 shipped. $30 shipped. And last, but certainly not least, and this is $55 shipped. I believe we dropped it to 55 earlier. This is the handmade 3 9 fine silver and 23.6 karat Kingman turquoise pendant with a certificate of authenticity. Right there it is, folks. What a beautiful piece this is. This could be yours for $55 shipped. Yeah, all the trees do look alike, don't they, Vinny? It's hard to see forest for the trees. Ah. There's a reverse with the Kevin Rose maker's mark and the 3 9 fine stamp. Again, $55 shipped. $55 shipped. Rosebud has, I didn't show these, I skipped over Rosebud. Rosebud has a roll of circulated quarters, and an old bankroll has a 1999 D Ender. He's looking for $14 plus shipping. $14 plus shipping. If there's any interest, there's the Charter Oak from Connecticut on the back. And the quarter there. Looking for $14 for the old bankroll. He has a 2024 Philly and Denver uncirculated mint set. And that is $28 shipped. $28 shipped. Thank you, Kevin. No, I'm just getting started. We are winding down though, Felty. We're about done. There's a 2024 mint set. Here is the Denver set. It is in red. And for our purposes, we'll call this the front and the back because the obverse and reverse doesn't work because they flip the quarters around so you can see them. And there's the Philly. Now there's both of them together. Thank you, Rosebud. And 2024 was a low mintage year for the 2024 nickel, as Silver Scientist put in the chat. It's one of those key or semi-key dates for the nickel because of the low mintage in 2024. Here's a 2025 Germania. We'll call this a fantasy coin. They call it a coin. It's not really government backed, but we like it anyway. Germania 2025, 1 ounce, 3 nines, 4 nines fine silver. We're looking for $65 plus shipping. There's the reverse. It called 5 mark. Oh yeah, no worries. Here's a COA and the information about the Germania. This is limited to a mintage of 15,000. Again, there's a reverse. And obverse. $65 shipped. Or 65 plus shipping, excuse me. Here is the 1859 Indian head cent. Excuse me. In XF45 to AU50, it has full Liberty, about 3.5 diamonds. And there is the obverse. And the reverse. This is $115 plus shipping. $115 plus shipping if there's any interest. You can see the full Liberty, the diamonds, the headdress, the beads. Super nice condition for a coin that is almost 200 years old. Here is the 90 coin set of the Lincoln cent, which is in a Whitman folder from 1975 to 2013 in the push book. Here we go, starting with 75. These are all bright red coins. This page is through 87. Here's 87D through 2002. And here is the 2002D on down through the 2013 with the bonus one right there in the corner. And there's all the varieties of the 2009. Looking for $32 plus $6 shipping. $32 plus $6 shipping. And last but certainly not least from Rosebud is the Littleton State quarter tube. There's 50 uncirculated coins. There's one from every state, no repeats. It's either a P or a D mint mark. To have the complete collection, you would need 100 quarters, but this will give you half the collection if you have a book that needs P and D, or if you have one of the maps, you could fill up the whole map and just have this to P, just have a single one. But here we have 50 quarters uncirculated in the MS60 state, according to Littleton, and we're looking for $25 plus shipping. $25 plus shipping. And there they are, all those BU quarters. Super, super nice. If you're interested in anything, make sure you let Rosebud know in the chat. And now we're going to Dizzy. Dizzy has 3 items. He did put all 3 items out earlier for $110 for all 3, but let's show them individually. Here's the 2014 S National Park quarter set. These are graded by PCGS in a Proof 69 Deep Cam first strike. $60 was the ask. Here they are right here. You're welcome, Rosebud. You moved one item, so that was good. So you got the Great Smoky Mountains National Park, Shenandoah National Park, Everglades, the Arches, and the Great Sand Dunes National Park. Again, asking 60, but we could probably do a better deal. Maybe someone's just got to ask. And this is Dizzy. Up next is a 1960 NGC graded Proof 68 Benjamin Franklin $half. Price guide has it for $125. He's asking $75 shipped. Here's what the coin looks like. There's the holder. Here is the reverse and the obverse. Again, looking for $75 shipped, $75 shipped. And the last for Dizzy is a 2004 S Piece Metal Nickel and a 2004 S Keelboat Nickel, both graded PCGS, Proof 69 Deep Cam. However, the Keelboat has the wrong label on it. It should be a Keelboat and not the piece metal. This is the piece metal. So this is an error slab. And he is asking $40 shipped, $40 shipped for the pair. If there's any interest, let us know in the chat. And if Dizzy's not here, you can send him an email and maybe make a deal. Kim, are you still here, Kim? Kim Campbell, are you still here? The $half. Didn't sell the Benjamins. Okay, I just want to make sure. So I'm going to delete this. This is the dollars. Those are gone. Kim has 2 rolls of Benjamin Franklin $half. 2 rolls of Benjis. She's looking for $295 face. So that's for $10 face, $295 plus shipping. One roll has 16 1960s, 3 1963, and 157. The second roll has 8 51s, a 52, 4 54s, a 61, and 4 62s. And here's what they look like. So this would be a bin of 295. Type in bin 295, and we can sell you a roll of Benjamin Franklin half dollars. That's right at melt. 295. There's what they all look like. We know what Benjis look like. Nice Benjis. So if there's any interest in those, let us know, folks, in the chat if you're interested. And Kim did send one more email. So this is a silver-coated coin. We'll call it a round, but it's a steel planchet. And this is what it looks like. So it's steel, a little bit bigger than a quarter, and it's silver plate. She calls it decoy silver. And you're selling these. You're doing great, Kim. You're doing great. Just want to make sure that I understand you're asking for 10 of those, you're asking $2.50. Is that correct? So basically 25 cents a piece. Is that correct? If there's any interest in those steel rounds that are silver plate, you make great giveaways. Let us know in the chat, folks, if you're interested in those. Right there they are. Look like an American Silver Eagle, but they're not. And so with that, let me share one other stream. Yeah, so they're 10 for $2.50. She has 16 total. So if you're interested in taking all 16, that would be $12. $12 would get you all 16 of those if you wanted to do that. But while you're thinking about that, I want you to be typing this in the chat. So there you go. Hashtag be nice. Kim, do you take PayPal? EMO says, do you take PayPal? Only one B, silver keys, not two. There you go. Hashtag be nice.
Be nice.
Be nice. And I believe Kim does take PayPal, but she can confirm that in the chat. So as we get ready to end our stream today and get ready to do our giveaway, just want to let you know that on Thursday will be the 24th anniversary of 9/11. Regardless of what you feel politically, however you feel about that is irrelevant. What is relevant is we remember those folks that gave their life on 9/11, those people that were in the Twin Towers and in the buildings around that, the folks in the Pentagon, and those folks that were in the plane that crashed in Shanksville, Pennsylvania, and all those people that have died since then. Yes, never forget, we have lost more first responders to cancer related to 9/11 than we lost on 9/11. So I would ask that you continue to remember all those folks, keep them in your thoughts and prayers, because that battle continues to this day. My parents had December the 7th, 1941, which Franklin Delano Roosevelt called a day that will live in infamy. And I believe that, at least in my lifetime, September the 11th, 2001 is that same for me. I can remember where I was at, what I was doing, and the effect that it had on me and in my career. So on Thursday, please remember to have a moment of silence for all those folks that have been suffering and continue to suffer each and every day because of those silly acts of terrorism and whatever else you may believe. It was wrong, regardless, however it happened. But please remember to keep all those folks in your thoughts and prayers. And if you see a police officer or a firefighter or an EMT out or somebody in the military out, thank them for their service. Buy them a cup of coffee or a donut, especially for a cop. Buy them a donut. They love donuts. But, just be nice to them. And Golden Bacon Tree, make sure you take out your space in between B and nice. And one more thing, folks, if you purchase something from somebody today, please make arrangements to pay them by the end of the stream. Let's get everybody paid today. Let's get the emails sent to everybody where you purchased from so they can get their items packaged up and shipped to you as soon as possible. Unless you made other arrangements, that is the proper etiquette when we have our streams, and that's what you should be doing on every stream when you stream here. Whether it's your here, Mama T's, Big T's, Silver Keys, Ringmaster Ray, Big Flip, any of those. EMO says, Kim, he wants roll number 2 of the Benjis for $295. Roll number 2 of the Benjis for $295. And again, thanks everybody for being here. We've got 36 in the chat. We've only got 23 in the giveaway. I'll give you about one more minute, and then we're going to pull it.
Yeah.
Oops. Just getting the giveaway out here because everybody likes to win nice stuff on giveaways, don't we all? And Thomas tripped on a nickel. Thank you earlier for that super chat, that $4 super chat. It was much appreciated. Anytime we get super chats like that, it's always nice. It does help with some of the underlying costs of what we do as we stream. I really appreciate that so much. Not required, but definitely appreciate it. Sean Leslie, welcome in. All right, folks. So let's show you what the giveaway is. Let's see. How do I fix this? Let's see. There we go. All right. So here's what we're going to give away. So first up, we're going to get a wooden nickel. Beware of imitations. And this is the bronze look. This is a coin store that we go to over in Beckley, West Virginia. Check them out. Giving away a King George III half penny. So a little bit of copper. So right there. And this is from the era around 17. Oh, I got it wrote down here. After 1754. So this is colonial copper, but you can't really read a date on it, but you can see him right there. So that's one of the things. King George III, half penny, along with that wooden nickel. And we're going to give away a 1962 silver dime. 1962 silver dime. And last and certainly not least, who doesn't want dong? Who doesn't want a dong, right? So here is from 1988, 500 Nam Tram Dong from Vietnam. So You win the giveaway, and you get dog. Nice ships, a sailboat on the dock. Well, there we go. All right. So I'm going to pull it, folks. The giveaway, that is.
Yeah. Careful what you're.
Yeah. Here we go. So
Careful
there's
there.
23 of you. I'm going to give you 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7. Why do I give you a little bit of time? Because it takes about 7 seconds from the time I say something for you to hear it or see it. And that's 6,
Ding
5,
dong day.
4.
Ding dong day. Hubby says that the Housey girls
Don't forget, be nice.
when he was in Nam.
Here we go. Don't forget, you got to send me an email, silver.ashes.66@gmail.com to claim it. Mr. Blue, congratulations.
Mr. Blue.
Mr. Blue, how are you? Woohoo, you won. Rigged is right, Forrest. Rigged. Everybody type in hashtag rigged. Come on, hashtag rigged. We can do it. Come on, type it in chat. Give me a little chat. There we go. We got blue, rigged. We'll take it. Just type in anything. Congrats. Just type something in chat here at the end. Folks, again, thanks for being here today. I really appreciate it. All of us that stream on this format are always very thankful that you're able to come out and be with us. So don't forget, let me give you the rundown of the schedule the rest of the week. Big T tomorrow, 7 p.m. He should put out a stream or a video that tells you what he's going to have. It could be tonight. It could be 30 minutes before he has the stream. Make sure you look for that video and then comment on his video and say, Ashes sent me here. Glad you put the video out finally, just to pick on Big T just a little bit. Wednesday, Silver Keys on her channel, 7 p.m. Eastern.
Don't forget Big Flip Tuesdays now.
Oh, yep. And Tuesday is a special stream, grab bags only at Big Flip's channel, Big Flip and Flipside. If you have never purchased one of the grab bags from Big Flip, they are great value and you get a lot of good stuff. You can go back on his channel. You can watch where we spent the weekend with him. My wife and I went down there and stayed with them, and we did a short stream, opened up some bags. So super great value. So on Monday, Big T, Tuesday, Big Flip, Wednesday, Silver Keys, and then be on the lookout for pop-up stream maybe Thursday. Maybe I may pop up on a stream on Thursday. I'll be out of town Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'm out of town teaching at a regional fire school, so I will not be streaming again unless I do on Wednesday and Thursday.
So on Sunday, I will stream in your stead if that's all right.
Yep, absolutely. Yep. And then so Saturday, we're back at Ray's house for trade day. Make sure you're over there. Before he does, Everyday Opportunity is doing his coin roll hunt, and it won't be long. He'll be pulling that dime time challenge. It's coming. It's more than 15 or 1,600 dimes that one person's going to win. It's way more than that. So there's lots and lots of entries. So make sure you're checking that over there.
October 4th is the day.
What's that?
October 4th.
Okay, October 4th is a day. Okay, so he finally said a date. All right, so October 4th, he'll be pulling that. Make sure we go over to his stream to watch that. That's going to be super exciting. The last person standing wins. Also, check out Shibby Rob. Shibby Rob is a great man, hosts great streams out of New York. Make sure you check him out. He owns a coin store up there, and check out his stream. Just watch that. So unless there's any questions from anybody in the chat or anybody on the panel.
I threw links out there to Ray and myself. So with Ashes being gone next Sunday, we'll be at my house after Big T and Mama T stream flea market. So make sure you've grabbed me up there so you can get into the late show next Sunday. as well as be there midweek on
That's
Wednesday.
right. If anybody's looking for Hawaii commemoratives, hit me up. I got 2. One's for sale. You pick. And I tell you what, let's call it a stream, folks. Thanks for being here. Have a great week. Be safe. Mr. Blue, shoot me an email right here, please.
I tagged him and dropped your email.
Yeah.
And he said thank you.
Oh, outstanding. And congratulations again. And I'll get that out to you. Oh, and Saturday night, Big Flip does around 6 p.m. Eastern. And then at 8 o'clock on Saturday, we have Morgan Silver Treasures. Make sure you check out Morgan. Morgan's a great gentleman from out off the West Coast and northwestern part of the country. And he has a great show there. It's not an auction. It's just a straight up bin. He shows it. He tells you how much it is. You just type in bin and it's yours. Vinny is his sidekick, Vinny G. Vinny does an all right job out there. He's fair. He does okay. But make sure you check them out there as well. So lots of great people to check out and see and talk to. And until we see you next time, folks, have a great week. Be safe. And don't forget on Thursday, have a moment of silence. And if you see a first responder or someone in the military, buy them a drink. Have a great day. And until next time, we'll see you on the next stream. Good night.
Wash your hands, everybody.